Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome back for some Civ6 action. Tonight we're gonna have a game, first game out of a best of 3 series that we're gonna need to see who's gonna get the 5th slot for the CWC coming from the CPL Premier League. Boomer Gaming will face the Chill Bros on this. We don't know what map. Let me actually open up the screen so we can take a look at the map so we can find that answer. They're going through the ban phase, and as you can see, they did already take out Primordial and Highlands. Okay. Well, Highlands is out. The chat seems to be on fire today to have one of those fun maps revealed to us, and we're gonna need to see if we're gonna have some, tilted axes over here. Maybe some lakes. I don't know if continents and islands is on the fun part, but something new. Fortuna Belly, good morning, sir, and welcome. I do see closing also. Good enough in my head. Hello, sir. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for picking up the first promotion. Also, Board Daniel, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hoping for the tilted or primordial. Yeah, unfortunately, they take out one of those. Let's see if they end up on the other ones. Because I think we did see Boomer Gaming actually prefer that map quite a few times. Echo Supreme, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Linda, welcome, ma'am, and good evening. I did see Murphy's Law. Good evening. Gabor, hello there, sir, and also, wait. Ave Murphy Law, good evening, sir. I forgot about that one. Let me see. Also, Fat and Sweaty was taken. Good evening, sir, and I'm so glad that you enjoyed the emotes. There we go. Okay. Whew. I think everything is over here. You vote Pangea East versus West. It is actually going to be a choice between these two maps. East versus West Pangea or Tilted Axis. Let's see which one is going to be actually chosen. We need to give them a few more seconds. And I do want to say hello also to Papas on YouTube and welcome everybody there. Let me pop out the chat so I can actually get stuff done over here. Oh my god, did you see actually what's happening today in the stock market? Oh my god, man. It's burning. Big tech going down. Who would have seen that coming? I don't know. Anyway, let me actually take a quick peek over here. Pop out chats, clicking on buttons. There we go. Beep, boop, beep. There we go. Okay, so we do have the map chosen, and it is gonna be East versus West Pangea. By the looks of it, they're not gonna roll the dice with Primordial or Tilted Axis this time around. We do have Chilbro on the left side, and they do have also the host, I believe. And on the other side, we do have a Boomer Gaming. Well, they do need to go through the first 5 bands each on each side, and we're gonna need to see afterwards what kind of picks they're gonna go for. Pangea East versus West does pose a bit of a unique challenge. You do already know kind of the placements, emphasis on kind of the placements of the civilizations. You're gonna have 2 civilizations in front, in the middle of the map, toward the middle, and then 2 civilizations that are gonna be on the outside basically of the map. And the players do know who are those because of the slots, the arrangement of the slots in the game. So we're gonna need to see how they're gonna try to use that extra bit of information here to, get themselves some synergy going. We've seen a few tactics like double Indias being used on this, and we've seen also how Mapuche or Zulu couldn't actually keep up with their opponents. And let's actually see what's gonna happen today, and if we can actually have some boom going on. I do see Chilbro is gonna take out immediately one of the Indias. They don't want that. Nostradamus. Whoa. Well, it seems like yes. They do have a minute to go for each of these picks and bans, and I guess let me actually, I want to keep an eye on this because it looks interesting. I'm not sure if let me actually put it up here. This is what I'm watching now. You guys, oh my god, man. Oh my god, there's so much red over here. Let me actually get this link, put this back, because, there we go. Putting it back, opening a new link. There we go. Yeah. Last hour, what's going on? It was on the plus last hour. I don't know. It seems like it's more going down. Did you see this year to date? Oh, yeah. I don't know how that can happen, man. Anyway, Basil the second is gonna be taken out by the Boomer. By the looks of it, he's not gonna allow in Byzantium here, Basil II, that does have that amazing ability to just spread his religion everywhere, and the tank must do full damage against the walls if they do convert that city. So it's amazing. The double slam. We do have also Kublai Khan Mongolia being picked up by Chilbro as a ban here, and well, it looks like they're taking one of the Khans out. That's a bit unfortunate. That means less Kesheks on the map, and we already saw some how to say calls over here in the chat for a lot of K-Shakes. Maybe they let loose Genghis Khan. There still is Genghis Khan, don't get me wrong, on the map. Easy short. Kabacho, good evening, sir. Yeah, easy short, exactly. Drama Queen Trump at it again, causing news. Yeah. Drama Queen. Oh my god, man. But it's funny, no? How does that work, right? He said the news about tariffs and stuff like that, and somehow big tech actually gets shorted. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Theodora on the side of Boomer Gaming, and we do have both Byzantium nations being taken out. A bit too strong when they spread that religion everywhere. Ooh, everybody feels it. And did he actually finish the walls? I mean, we did see in some pictures, you know, at least for a few kilometers, there was a very, very, very high wall over there. No idea. Didn't Mexico solve that problem? Or at least they said they solved that problem. Anyway, let me actually click over here on... Ooh, where is it? Mapping caster, there we go. Pangea EVW. Let's get the W, the big W going. Okay. So it looks like Trajan Rome is also going to be taken out by the Chill Bros. So they did take out 3 land war civilizations. On the other side, Boomer Gaming did take out 2. I would imagine they're going to keep on going on this trend. Let's actually see what kind of civilizations they're going to try to pick for their simming abilities. But in the meantime, I do believe we're going to see a lot more of these, I would say, very aggressive powerhouses showing up. We still have Alexander, Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen. I would imagine also Julius Caesar is going to be one of the possible options. Nader Shah has always been performing well, and we've seen him actually surviving quite a bit, right? Surviving quite a bit. One is neither in China nor in Germany. Walls worked out. Yeah. No, walls are. It's even in Civ. Have you seen? Like, I can actually say this in Civ, right? Why would you build a wall? There's so many times, how to say, so many situations in which it's way better to not build that wall. Anyway, I do see Norway on the side of Boomer Gaming. Well, Konge is going to be the persona that's going to be taken out. There still is Varangian in the game, although I don't think I actually saw this in like Varangian being played on Pangea East versus West. I'm actually curious if they're also going to try to get something like Menelik II, but no, they're going to take out Cleopatra here. Okay, well, Montezuma is still here from the civilizations that are quite aggressive, and we've seen also a bit of a resurgence in Gorgo. At least in the last 2 weeks, we've seen it 2 times being picked, or 3 times being, I think 2 times being picked up, which was quite surprising because beforehand we didn't really see that much Gorgo at all. Didn't do extraordinary, but it did do well in the games. So let's actually see if we're also going to have some more of this Gorgo being picked up also in the CWC, not only in the qualifiers. They do have 3 more choices to go, 2 on the side of Boomer Gaming and 1 on the side of Chilbro. Oh, Mapuche. Mapuche gonna be taken down. Oof. Well, waiting for the last choices of bans from each side before we're going to see the tone of the game being set. Chilbro is going to have that honor. And it looks like they did also take out Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen here. One last choice. It's a hard one for the boomers. What are they gonna take out? There's so many good choices available for them to pick up. And just to also reiterate who are the players in the game, we do have today on the boomer side Lenny Lyhan with Justice, Paul Hers, and Forking Knight. While on the other side, on the Chillbrot side, we do have Fabian with Waynes, White Rabbit, and Wasserschlange, which basically means a water snake. Let's see. Last choice is gonna be Philippe II. That's gonna be taken out. Oh, why would you take out Philippe over here? Because you know there's Babylon in the game. But yeah, let's actually see what Chillbro is gonna pick up. I do believe Babylon is actually a favorite civilization of Wayne's, if I remember correctly. So yeah, maybe that's one of the reasons they didn't take it out. Maybe they can take it in. Also, Prana Vashen, good evening, sir, and welcome. Bună seara, domnule. Wait. Namaste? I think. Anyway, Zulu is gonna be the tone of the game. Okay, well, we do have the early cores and the early armies that are just waiting to get onto the board, and we're gonna need to see if Zulu is actually gonna have his match or he's gonna totally stomp his neighborhood over there. We've seen it actually trade the punches with Coupe a few days ago. Didn't do that well, and it also did try to actually defend Maya. Didn't do that well in that part either, especially even with all of his bonuses activated. Well, I guess the only bonus that he didn't have was fascism at the late part of the game. Yes, okay, nailed it. I remembered. Yay! Nailed it. Happens, man, happens. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Oh, by the way, did you see the CVFR data website, Pranavashen? There's CVFR data. There we go. You see this? These are what the French are starting to actually get. Amazing, right? And this is parsed from the report channel and just displayed on the website, and you get to actually see who played what, not the names though. I think you can click on them and see the yeah, there we go, more details over here slowly showing up. Oof. Beautiful, look at this, it's amazing. Anyway, let's come back to this boomers are gonna go for Portugal. We do need to see their second choice also. Portugal is going to be a coastal nation. We're going to need to see if he has somebody to actually trade with or a city-state. I don't know. Otherwise, internals are the way to go. He's also going to be on the outside of the map, I'm pretty sure. Like Zulu is going to be on the inside of the map. He's going to be one of the brawlers over there. And then Portugal is going to be one of the simmers outside of the map. Now, the question is, are they actually going to go this 1-1? As in, you know, pick like one simmer, one damage dealer, one brawler? Or are they going to go 2-2s? As in, you know, both on the side of Gilpro are gonna be damage dealers, and both on the side of boomers are just gonna be simmers. So they don't really. Oh my God, Frederick is coming in. Frederick is coming in, man. Oh, do you know how long it has been since I've seen Frederick being played? I think the last time it was fish. It was the fish. We got Frederick, man. He's coming in. Oh my God. Great. Barbarossa over here, man. We gotta see that beard at work. We gotta see it, man. He does get that extra, of course, how to say, district to place, and we're gonna need to see how he's gonna get his setup going. I think it was one of the GOAT tournaments that we've seen him actually being picked up, but man, let's actually see him being played over here tonight by the boomers. I do see goal also on the side of Chillbro. Another production powerhouse over here showing up. All Triangle also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hansas, exactly, Hansas. Mr. Breaking News, good evening, sir, and welcome. The city-state stomp. Oh my God, we actually needed to how to say, you know, he was one of the reasons, I think one of the main reasons we needed to ban taking more than one city-state, like back before, like 5 years ago, when that rule actually came out. He was the culprit. Like, it was incredible, right? He always had a city-state to take out because it was so easy with his warriors getting the +7. Also, Old Triangle was saying, I've been reading a book on the Crusades. Sad how Freddy boy died in the end. Sometimes it happens, yeah. Freddy overloaded, or maybe he got a vacation. You never know, Old Triangle, right? You never know. Maybe he got a vacation and the writer said, no, this guy doesn't actually need to be known. Freddy over Ludwig for Simic. Well, let's actually see if Ludwig is also going to show up here. They still have, right, on the side of Chillbro, they still have probably a simmer to pick up. I don't think Goal is going to be considered the brawler, even though he does have quite a bit of, how to say, extra defense from the Burrosa trade. It helps him out quite a bit to actually put up a defense against somebody. Not to mention the fact that his OP dooms are basically in cannons, right? You do get the extra shot from the walls from them. They're incredible as defensive positions. We do have Ludwig, unfortunately taken out. Yeah, no more Ludwig. He got snapped over here out of the map. We do have him on the side of the boomers being banned, and I do see Ottomans on the left side from Chilbro are gonna take pause. Yeah, yeah. Cool, good evening, sir, and welcome. What? The beep boops? Beep boops? Yeah, beep boops are everywhere, man. Beep boops all over the place. Hoping for some beep boop wolf packs? Ooh, the wolf packs. Man. What was the movie called? Oh, man. There was a movie about some not how to say a destroyer captain escorting a fleet of cargo from like in the times of the war between the United States and England, I believe. Really good movie, but I totally forgot how it's called. I'm sorry. No, on this side, I need to actually search a little bit over there. I think he was with the one that, oh my god, with the actor that was stranded on a island somewhere, and they made a movie out of it. Anyway, it is what it is. My mind works in weird ways on this one. Really, no names, no names. No. Greyhound. There we go, Greyhound. There we go. Greyhound. Exactly. That one. Beautiful, amazing. Tom Hanks. Oh, look at that, man. Oh my God, that was, yeah. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Boomers still remember the times of Crusades happening. Yeah. Oh, Vietnam gonna be taken out by the Chilbro. That's another damage dealer, a pretty important one. And I do see. Wait, they didn't actually ban the last one. They didn't get the last ban going. Was that a ban or a pick? Was that a ban or a pick? How did they not pick? What's the last ban? Muhteşem. So wait, justice is wait. What? Hungary didn't Muhteşem. Somebody's saying Muhteşem. So wait. Muhteşem banned. I don't know. Is he banned? Is Muhteşem banned? Why would you ban Muhteşem? No? Okay, so he says yes. 49 says yes. We go with it. Chill, bro. 2 more picks to go, and looks like they will pick up Lincoln. That should be another simmer. Can you imagine they actually are picking up 2 production powerhouses because Germany? Like Germany late game, especially in a seeming position, like safe from everything. We're gonna see that progression go woo. Well, let's actually see what Chilbro are gonna pick up as their last choice here. They do need to reveal their full roster before the Boomers are actually gonna get their pick on the board. And wait a second. Need to get this. There we go. No Zichin again. Gonna have a party. Illinois on the side of Chilbro. Okay, so that's a simmer. So they have. So who are gonna be the brawlers? Is it gonna be Lincoln with Lincoln or Goal with Zulu? Zulu is definitely gonna be on the front line, right? But which one of the other ones are gonna be on the front line? I don't know. We're gonna see them being picked up in the actual lobby, and I'm pretty sure with what was it? The brawlers are bottom and the simmers are top, if I remember correctly. Like the first 4 slots are simmers and the last 4 slots are brawlers. I think. Let's actually see what's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure we're gonna figure it out slowly. Boomer Gaming, what do we have here? Waiting for selection. We're still waiting. Still waiting. Oh. Genghis Khan. Oh. They're letting him loose. And I do have to say, I really like the fact that Boomer Gaming are gonna have basically like a third Civ that can apply power on the map. The fact that Hungary does get that ability to actually, you know, levy city states and just bing, 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 boom, 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 just take you out over there from the other side of the map is gonna be amazing. They basically have the third brawler. Now we're gonna see if those city states are gonna be left alive over there for them to actually react. Zulu and Goal, bad matchups for Genghis. Yeah, not the best ones. But anyway. I need to swap with Wayne's. Hopefully it's gonna be a good swap. Yes, yes, we made it. We made it without actually disappearing from the lobby, boys. Okay, let me actually back out and rejoin the lobby so I can fix any kind of zero EMS problem. Oh, network connection to the host has been lost. What? No. No. Okay, I need to make my own lobby, then rejoin, then click on buttons, then click on more buttons, then click on the other buttons, and so on. Okay, I clicked, and we're in. I think we might actually need to rejoin another time, but let me double check. Bam, 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 bam. It's fine, it's fine. Looks like it's fine for the moment. There's some insane stuff happening in the world, I gotta say. Oh, one last pick. Let me actually take a look. What has been happening here? It's still going up. It's still going down. Yeah. Yeah, not sure what's happening. And what's happening with Civ? Ooh. Oh, they got to 13,000, man. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I cannot scroll again. The lobby's left. Okay, there we go. For some reason, sometimes it just bugs out. Starting position is for forking. So okay, perfect. Anyway, so yeah, top is gonna be the Simmers. We got Joe the Third, Frederick Barbarossa. I do see Eleanor of Aquitaine being picked up. Wayne's is gonna play it. We got Paul actually on Frederick. Justice is gonna go for Joe the Third. Interesting. And then that means we do have Forking Knight over here as a damage dealer, and he's gonna need to pick up one of his civilizations over there. Is he Genghis? He's Genghis. He's getting Genghis. And I do see White Rabbit is gonna go for Shaka. We got Fabian on Ambiotics. Lenny is gonna go for Matthias Corvinus. Well, we definitely need to get this game on the road, and I did set up the map choice over there. Let me actually put up the remap choice. Yesterday there was quite a bit of a stir with the remap vote over there, not to mention with the first city being taken over. So 0, 1, 2 as possible options. I'm gonna set it up for let's put it for 15 minutes, and we're just gonna stop the count if yes, I said it. We're gonna stop the count if the vote goes through. Okay, there we go. Getting in, boys. We're getting in. Okay, so on the side of Team 1, Fabian Waynes, White Rabbit, and Wasserschlange, Goal, Eleanor, Zulu, and Lincoln. On the right side, Paul with Frederick Barbaros. I can't wait to actually see that happening, by the way. Justice, we do have Portugal, we do have Forking Knight on Genghis, and Lenny Lycan is gonna run around the map over there with some units from city-states with Hungary. Oh my god, what is this with the city-state setup? Why are the city-states like almost all of them in the south? They're like, oh, what is this map? That kind of means we do have, like, we don't have any civilization southwest. It's gonna be basically in the middle of the map, and we do have 2 of the Simmers just clumped up on the western side. With Genghis in the middle. That sounds bad, man. Anyway, we're going right, so we're gonna need to sniff out over here Wasserschlange. Okay, let's actually see what is he. He needs to have a white color. Okay, there we go. American Wasserschlange. And we do have him with his 2-2 base. He could just settle in place if he wants. So has a wheat tile southeast to actually go for, but I don't think it's worth to move. We do have him with the possibility to settle 10-2 on the ivory tile also, if he wants to get that extra amenity from the beginning and still retain his 2-2s, but he's gonna need to give up on his first, I guess, turn over there, which, you know, some players choose to give it up, some players don't choose to give it up. We do have him also with some decent rivers here for him to settle and expand. On the right side, he's going to have a lot of coast, not a lot of fresh water on the coast, unfortunately. No one river or some lakes over here to give him that. To the north, he's gonna have also England, relatively close to him. By the looks of it, he's gonna have no good harbor, no good harbor, unless he actually puts it as you know, a little bit further out, or it's still not good. It's still not good. No good harbor. He's gonna have some cities in the north with fresh water, or I should say, one city on the coast with fresh water, one city on inland. While in the south, by the looks of it, he's gonna have the fresh water next to Galapagos. It's just gonna take him a bit of time to actually get there and put down that city. I'm not sure if it is gonna be there on the coast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to settle. That is quite a long trip, but I'm pretty sure he does want to get another city here, so you know that spacing kind of looks correct. Anyway, we don't have him with that much fresh water, and this is I do have to say, this kind of looks like a weak spawn for him. Like, we're talking about like what, 6 cities maybe, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at it, 4, 5, and each, this not even getting fresh water. He's gonna need to actually aqueduct it, and 6. That's about it. And then where are you gonna put your cities? More into the mountains to the west side. Does seem like you're encroaching on your you know, allies' territory. He might actually need to put some non-freshwater cities in between the mountains here on the western side, which is not gonna be the best thing that I would say we would like in the game. Building granaries, man. Building granaries. No left. Wait, what is this with Mount Sinai? Yeah, he does have one here, maybe. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. What do we have White Rabbit working with? Ulundi gonna get his spices working, and I do see he's also gonna pump out the scouting 3 times. Easy settle northeast on that riverbend to actually get good choices going. And I do see north and west side here with quite a few cities to place right in the face of Karakorum. Now, this is not gonna be, just like chat was saying, not gonna be a very good matchup. Impies tend to hold those K-shakes when they do come in droves. We're gonna need to see if Forking Knight is gonna manage to hit any kind of timing so he can get that extra diplo on Zulu and manage to take him down. It depends. It depends on a lot of things over here what's gonna happen. Now, we cannot always assume that it's gonna be, you know, ideal setup. Also, Gold has one direction because of the mountains. Yeah, he only has the western side, basically. But at least he's gonna have good cities. And Pamukkale, that's a lot of fresh water in the middle of this territory here. Like, so, Banana City southwest of Atuatuca, another 2 cities to the direct north, but he's going to need to move around the mountains here to actually get there. And in the capital, 3-2 fertile, 3-1-1 fertile. That's not bad. Also, a lot of stones. Oh my God, look at the stones on this guy, man. He's gonna have so much adjacency on his opidums. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful, I say. Oh my God. Okay, okay. Not in the other territories though. Only one. Well, I guess this is another +4, so you know, can't complain. This one is only gonna be a +2. I don't see another resource next to it to get going. And taking a look on the other side, we do need to take a look at Jao the Third here. Also, Forbidden +7 campus on goal. Where did you see a +7? This one? The 5 mountains and the 2 points from the geothermal, but he can't get there. There's no way. There's no way he can get that. Like, look at, oh my God, he needs to actually tunnel through the mountain to get that jewel, to get the crown jewel. I mean, this is extra steps, like a mission. Look at that, man. Randomly, this map generator randomly added an extra mission for goal. This is, guys, this is like in Civ6 with the legacy pass. This is basically, how to say, a scavenger hunt. No. Treasure hunt. Pirate treasure hunt. Let's call it pirate treasure hunt win. Whoever gets a city in between the mountains and places a +7 campus will win the game. Will we actually see this happening or not? Because right now I kind of feel like they're going to want to actually remap this because of the placement of the city-states and their lack of actual, you know, space. Yeah, let's take a look at Joe the Third. We do have Lisbon coming up with a builder in 4. The turtles out, pearls out on the water. He's gonna have another freshwater city west, another one to the east side. Definitely a much better spawn than we've seen on Eleanor, and not that far away to actually get these cities out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom, you get it done. So yeah, very easy to actually expand here. In the south, unfortunately, you're not gonna have one-tile lakes or a bigger lake to actually place his harbors in from the city center. So that's, you know, he's going to need to actually get some commercials out. Not ideal, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do in this game. 3 times for a builder, does want to improve his resources quite quickly, and of course he is in the right next to, actually in the front of Germany here, and he's going to be protected by Mongolia that has Mount Roraima to the north. Not bad. Ain't got, yeah. I'm not saying anything. Let's take a look at Frederick Barbarossa. What do we have him? With Pantanal to the western side to get some extra culture and science. We do have him with a possible Banana City right side here to get those extra food points. And I think, wait a second, let me see his setup. Can he get the setup going? He can get the setup going here. Oh yeah, 4 cities strong setup. I see it right now. City center here, city center here, city center here. Bam, 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 boom, boom. In the middle, a lot of funds as aqueducts. You get those commercials in between. All of the Gavron Plaza bonuses raining to everything over there, just like a beacon in the middle. Oh, Paul Herz over here is gonna need to show us the way. Like usually Germany is being used in FFAs, not that much in teamers, and we definitely need to see how he's gonna fare here. I can't wait. Any map, I can't wait to actually see him get this going. Inca role-playing start. Yeah, Inca role-playing start. Can you add the team labels above? Yes, I can, sir. Let me actually put it up here. Team 1, we do have Boomer Gaming. Wait. Almost every time, and almost every time when I wanna actually, write Boomer Gaming, for some reason my hands are writing Boomer Gaming. I'm like, no, that's not the correct word. No, delete. And on the right side we do have Chill Bro. There we go. Is Germany extra free district slots still unlocked at guilds? Yes, as far as I know, yes. It shouldn't matter though, like it will not take him that long to actually get to guilds, especially in a teamers format when he does get the Pendrashian voice basically guaranteed over here. We're going to need to see how he's going to try to actually get his setup quickly going, and of course the city placement is going to matter quite a bit over here. Usually Germany does want to prefer to actually get the city placements for its setup, not the best spots for the city centers themselves. Let's see also next up Genghis Khan, Karakorum, getting to see also Zulu next to him. We do have a setter coming up in 410s, and I gotta say he's very close to Hungary, so they're gonna actually put their muscles together to take on Zulu, while I do see Gaul is basically on the front line. I don't think he's actually gonna interact that much with Mongolia, and of course we're gonna need to see what Forking Knight is gonna do during the game. Has on the rivers to the northeast to go and expand, and I do see he's gonna have also a good backline, a strong backline here with a river giving him those possibilities to settle and get quite a few resources, not to mention a lot of food over here, sugar tiles, cattle tiles, and so on. Now we do have him needing to actually scout out his opponent's cities, and he is sending 2 of these scouts towards him. I do see at the moment, I don't think he actually met Gaul, or maybe they met alongside this river on the, each one of the shores. While of course Fabian is trying to also get his Gesate to be as close to Mongolia as possible. He might actually get to create some discomfort over here for the setter coming up from Karakorum. We do have also Buddha with a setter in 3 turns. In the capital, he's gonna have at least 2 tiles for the Pearl of the Danube bonus, which I'm pretty sure he's actually gonna get a third on that on this iron tile. Usually we do see Hungary going for commercials really quickly, and going for campuses. In this particular location doesn't really seem like he has why to go for campuses, unless you want to take into account the discount. They're only going to be like +0 campuses from what I do see. He doesn't have extra adjacency, extra production from deer tile, and I do notice he's going to have also a few of these mercuries around him. Don't really see that many to justify going religious idols, but to be honest, he has some amber, so mercury, jade. This kind of looks like a powerful continent for just improved mines over here for him. Also a few city states to place on the western side towards Ayutthaya, but then a big desert is going to be revealed, so doesn't seem like he's going to be that enticed to actually go there. We do already see Zulu did manage to get to the capital city of Mongolia, and the Mongolian settler is moving north. There is a Gesate on its way towards the western side, and why do I have the impression that this settler, where is he going? I'm pretty sure he's not going here, right? He should be going here or here, directly on the coffee tile. Where is he? Where is he going? What do you think, chat? Where is he going? Forking can still see the loyalty. Yes, he can still see the loyalty. And I do see Mongolia just noticed the Gesate to the north. He got a vision over that. He knows the settler cannot go north. And we're gonna have the remap. The remap vote started up in just a few seconds here. Just a few minutes, so put your choices right now. If you didn't put your choices for the remap vote, put them right now. We got a minute, and I will end the submissions before the vote is getting revealed. I'm just sitting with the click on the button. With the button on the click? How do you even say that? Finger on the button, I guess? My mind on the button? The funny button. Yes. And submissions? I did it. I clicked. I don't know. It was I got scared. I clicked. What's happened? 012, okay. It's gonna be a remap. It is gonna be a remap. And it looks like not the boomers. It was Chill Bro that wanted to remap this. I mean, it kind of makes sense, no? They kind of had the low end of this map over here. The east. Whoa, Vastaschlange going non-fresh water on the coast for a 231 ivory tile. Okay, okay. Let's go. Trolling. Okay, I'm just putting my chats in order. Dan Flick, good evening, sir, and Danny Link, actually. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Tom Hanks, Apple Movie, yes, sir. Also, Jessica, hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Thomas and good evening, sir, and welcome on YouTube. His gang is so weak on Pangea, nobody cares. Seems so. And yeah, you came in and got to see Trajan get banned. Unfortunate, yeah, quite unfortunate. They did have Julius, though. You know, not ashamed with Julius either, right? And we're going to see what kind of map they're going to have. Where are we going, chat? We're going left or right? Oh, Cat is trying to find something. How good is getting an envoy from Hut in these games? I would say it's a medium advantage. It's kind of very good for Lenny, for example, which does have Hungary, but it is not as strong as a builder, for example, or not as strong as... Relic? Yeah, Relic. We're going left? We're going left. So this time around, we're going to take a look at Matthias Corvinus. Where is he? Matthias. Wait a second. Lenny actually needs to go on the river. Why is he on the lake? Why is Hungary on the lake? He got shafted. He needs to go turn 2. Like, there's no way. At least he's going to have a floodable river here. You know, could get at Temenaki if he wants to. But to be honest, I think he's going to want Liang in the capital. Let's see how many resources he has. If he has the possibility to go for it. Liang, wait. So he goes here on the 1-1. He's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Not bad. Liang Capital to get also the protection over there, but to be honest, that does sound like a lot of governor titles in Liang. And of course, we're going to need to see what his choice is going to be. He did send his warrior to see what it looks like. He doesn't know about the resources to the south, and it doesn't seem like he's going to have that many resources from the get-go. Like only like 6 of them are appearing here. We also will need to take a look on the adjacent territory here. We do have very close by Germany on the right side. This time around, we're going to have actually Boomer Gaming on the right side with Aachen coming up with a coffee tile in the capital and the Dead Sea over there in the north. Now, while I do notice Hungary is going to have very far away goal to actually deal with. He's going to need to probably take Mitla at some point. At least Mitla is going to give him the ability to actually sue it and of course get some units against Duatuca here. Looking at the next one, let's see, Genghis in the south. Quite close, by the way, quite close to the spawn of Hungary. They can actually trade from the beginning. Karakorum is going to have his 3-2 banana to the southwest, and I do see multiple 2-2s ranged to the northeast. Some tobacco tiles, but they lack the production points, so I don't think this is going to be actually something that he really craves. Western side going to have easy settles on the rivers here with multiple 2-2s to bring forth. One over here, easy to get to. And I do notice to the southwest he's also going to have in that direction Zulu to go against, so I'm pretty sure he's going to try to get his setup on these rivers here. Might even take Brussels as a third city and even go forward on this lake. We're going to need to see also how Ulundi is going to react to all of this, because I'm pretty sure he's also going to want to get some cities in this direction. Not sure how close, not sure how far. It kind of depends on his comfort level on the choices, because I see the land, it looks pretty good, right? He could go further, he could go and stay a little bit behind the Brussels here, or further behind Brussels. We do also need to take a look at Frederick Aachen getting scouting 3. Let's see on the settle to the north. No more big setup, no more big setup for him. This is not as easy as it was on the last map. Anyway, I guess it is what it is. We do have him with some rivers to actually go and settle. Not a single city can actually be placed to the southwest of Aachen with fresh water. He's going to need to aqueduct it, and not going to be a pleasure. We do have him with a city center to the north on that possible salt mine, and of course I do see the settle on the Dead Sea is going to be a possibility with some geothermals because he does have a continent split. He's on the white continent, and Colombia is going to be northwest. Some more rivers in the south, maybe to get some cities going on the coast so he can trade with Lisbon. We're going to need to see how he's gonna actually try to get those trade routes going. I gotta say I'm a bit disappointed of this. I'm a bit disappointed. He's gonna need to do a lot of extra housing that usually you don't want to do it, and I guess we're gonna need to see how he's gonna get his hexagon setups. Joe the Third in the south on the coast, no fresh water. No, he does have fresh water from that little tiny river, and he's gonna also have multiple settles here to the northeast to get going on the coast. While I do see this this rice settle over there, he does have a single 2-2 around that he's gonna, oh, he does have a 3-2 banana, never mind. The rice settle it is. In the south he's gonna have unfortunately a river that has barely no hill around it, only 2 hills that are in the second rings, and that's about it. Not even in the water you have resources. This is a terrible city. This is, oh my god, man, this is, if you want to lose the game, this is one of those cities. If you want to lose the game, play city on night. You know, that's kind of what it tells me right now. Also, when was the last time someone got the governor title from a hut? Ooh, that's a good question. Relic is kind of meh. To be honest, the builder trader is much more viable. Flash Neo, yes, I agree. Also, unless Poland Congo through nice Australia in italic shape map. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. It is schnapping. Okay, Boomer gonna remap this for sure. Everything is terrible. They might, to be honest, they might. Let's actually take a look on the other side. What do we have on Ambiorix? Ambiorix this time around not gonna have that many mountains, and I do see he's gonna have also other cities with 3-2 bananas. It does look nice. It does look like nice what I see over here. Southwest gonna have a few silt tiles to go for. Citrus settle if he wants to. What it doesn't look like is he doesn't have that many stone tiles or quarries to actually improve to get him that extra adjacency towards his oppidums. At least he's gonna have a +2, +2, +2. That's it. +2s everywhere. Doesn't seem like he's gonna have an amazing time over here. I'm pretty sure the Hansas of Germany are gonna be much more powerful, even with that spawn that he has there. He's gonna have also Eleanor on the western coast. Definitely can get the setup going with some traders there. I do see also Zulu in the south is gonna have Brussels on the right side, +4 campuses. Ooh, geothermals right in the capital with easy second settles over here to get going on the northeast and on the northwest. The back settles no problem towards Washington, even though they're probably gonna need to negotiate who's gonna get these placements. I already see this river started to actually flood over here, and it's adding a lot of extra food and production. Already a 4-1 sugar tile, a 2-2 over here, a 4-2 niter tile, which well, it's not a 4-2 because the niter actually needs to be revealed for it to be a 4-2. White Rabbit is starting to explore the eastern side. Doesn't really need to go west, but he does have a tiki hut over there just making smoke signals to everybody. Hello, beep beep boop boop, hello, you know what's going on here. Anyway, next up, let's actually take a look on the Eleanor spawn. London. Okay, we do have him. Oh my god. Now this was a perfect, this was a perfect oppidum placement. Look at this +8 oppidum that's never gonna get built during this game. And Wayne's is trying to be a little bit fast on this, and he's trying to actually get how to say get the plantation improved with the builder. He's like, yes, plantation, but wait, I cannot do it. He's learning right now. He's actually putting that builder to discover irrigation. You don't see it, but the builder right now, his mind is, yeah, how do I get this out? How do I get the silk going, man? How do I get the silk going? We need to transform the silk in lots of beautiful dresses. Also, the skewed Australia. Whoa. Okay. We got some old the one that old faithful to the northeast, which is not gonna be that great. And I do see the coast southwest is gonna give him a lot of fresh water. With also at some point Torres del Paine is showing up over there as a possible placement, but I think Vasashrang is actually gonna get there first. We got some bananas here for the extra food. Good Rivers East side to actually get going. Anshan also city state easy city, very easy city state to take out. And to be honest, it's not that bad of a city. Yeah, you can, ignore these tundra tiles over here, but it is what it is. Eleanor gets extra production on strategics? No, 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 no. No, sorry, I was making a joke because this would have been a wonderful, how to say, opidum from goal, but Eleanor is not going to get it, right? He still can get the God of Craftsman though as a Pantheon. That's 4 resources right there in the capital. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. Like, with this pawn, probably God of the Sea is going to be much more valuable. Anyway, did I miss somebody? Lincoln. We need to take a look at Lincoln. Washington with his 3-1 citrus tiles, 3-1 citrus tiles. He's also going to have Vredefordom to settle on. He has a sugar tile there that would give him the tiles of Vredefordom quite easily, and he has a Tiki Hut there. His first scout is going through the mountain's eastern side, and we're going to need to see what he discovers. Not a lot of good placements. That's what's there. Southwest does look like, yeah, he does have a city center, but it doesn't look that great. I don't think it's going to be a good B2 at the beginning. He definitely will want to get a little bit further on the western side, on the other river, to actually get more tutus, more hills, and of course more food from the sugar tiles there. Getting his settled out next turn, it looks like we're at least gonna see actually where is he gonna go before the remap goes through. We only have 2 more turns until the remap vote. The second one is gonna be allowed, and I do see Buddha did indeed actually move 1 tile. So he can actually get on the 2-2 base on the river, and it looks like the river is starting to actually flood here. So he got a 4-food rice tile that he's coupling with 1-3, the 2-1-2 maize tile, and by the looks of it, of course, his 2-2 base. Not bad, not bad. More production on these tiles, including the, how to say, including the grassland floodplains, just got an extra point of production. I do also notice Genghis is going directly for campuses here, not actually going for his encampments. We do have probably Zulu going for bronze working. Yeah, there we go, coming up in 10 turns. While all of them are getting the scouts out. Well, they're kind of figuring out where their location is, right? We do have Mongolia already knowing goal is going to be around here somewhere. And soon he's going to find out about Zulu to the southwest. While on the other side, we have the other side actually figuring it out. Let's see. So they kind of know Mongolia is somewhere here. They don't know anything about the northeast because they didn't get to scout over there as far as Hungary. Okay, Cetra's coming out. I think she gets in vanilla, or maybe I'm confusing her with the other England, the +2 production on iron. That's Age of Steam. That's, if I remember, that should be Age of Steam in the base game. On the strat, isn't it? Isn't it? I think it is. Let me actually... Eleanor Civilization 6. Let's see. Eleanor of Aquitaine. Every great work builds a population. No? Is it Elizabeth? Oh, Age of Steam, sorry. So Eleanor, no. Age of Steam. %10 production in Series 4 each industrial zone, and +2 production in all strategic resources. And we got a disconnect here. Is this a new map? Want to relobby? Maybe we roll over a bit bad. Okay. So, wait, they remap or not? Chat, what happened? Oh my, I guess it's a remap, right? They're just gonna put up a new lobby on a new host, maybe. Yeah, they remapped. Can we show Germany and Portugal spawn again? They were terrible, Pranavashan, terrible. I don't even want to look at, man. Okay, so let's see. Hoping for the lobby link. What is going on? There we go. Whoa. What happened there? This lobby dropped out of a sudden over here. Wow. Okay. Well, who do I need to swap? Yes. Ah, there we go. I swapped. I clicked. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. And we're still here in the lobby. Okay. I'm gonna give you a minute. Yeah. Wait. What? Oh, he changed the settings. No, good thing I was fast. Especially because base game spawns are really bad, so just having plus 2 production on every statistic makes you relatively even more OP. Yes, Blaze Carry Games. Good evening, sir. A very good Civ, actually, in the base game, Age of Steam. Yes. No, you don't really get guaranteed the strategics, though, so in the base game, it's kind of a hit and miss over there if you're gonna actually have the extra production proper. But yeah. Let me also finish the prediction over here. It was 2 remaps, right? 2 remaps. Both of them remapped. And again, it happens. We got Athena joining us also. Bună seara, bună seara. Uh-oh. She found the napkins, guys. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm sorry. She feels like showing you the tail. Yeah. It is what it is. We're going left or we're going right? I actually need to see chat for this question to be answered. I don't see chat. Tina, you're not invisible. Anyway. Yeah. Queen Athena. And here. Hmm? No? So, wait. Okay, I think she's getting a bit jealous on you guys. Because it seems like she wants me to watch her, not watch you, like the camera or chat. I'm sorry, guys. I have a really jealous cat. Do you know who it is? Oh. Okay, I gave her the napkin. She doesn't want to get the napkin. She just wants. Okay, there we go. Okay, Athena. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Okay. Anyway, where are we going, chat? Are we going left or are we going right? Give her to a. Oh no! Aries is actually keeping her at bay. What do you mean? They how to say? He's growling every time she actually comes around him. She's a crazy cat. What do you mean? Left, we go left. Okay, we go left. Hungary, Matthias, Corvinus. What do we have? Southwest, maybe. Yeah, here. It looks like. Well, this is gonna be the beginning with the strategic resources. So I do also notice Lenny Lycan again will actually need to move one tile if he actually wants to get the perfect placement. Probably the stone tile is going to be the best choice. He doesn't need to actually wait a turn. It is what it is. We do have him with also more cities in the north that he could place to get more of that Pearl of the Danube going on 3 tiles, which is going to be extremely valuable. And I do see also in the southeast going to have some mountains. Perfect mountains over there to get those campuses going. I don't know what she found there. Oh, more napkins. Never mind. She's yeah. It is what it is. Anyway, now we do have Lenny also with the iron tile in the second ring. I do see horses also in the second ring east side. Dead Sea as a wonder to go and place a city over there and get some extra era score and benefit from the culture and the faith. Now we do have him also very close to Zulu, and by the looks of it, this is going to be quite a deadly matchup between them. Looks like Hungary is going to need to put a lot of effort into this. Wait, who is this? Aduatuca is in the middle of the territory here. Then wait, Karakorum is here. And what? Oh, Portugal is on the coast. I was thinking there's a missing Civ somewhere, or the fourth one. He ended up with the short straw again. So instead of actually getting here somewhere with Torres del Paine, with a few mountains, coast, and some reef fish and so on, Anshan to take out, he spawned here. I guess it is what it is. He's gonna need to share. He's gonna need to share with his teammate, with Paul. Anyway, Athena, what did you just hear her? She's just totally not caring. Wow. Wait, give me a sec. Ok? Lasă aici, șefețel. Cine face? Anyway, okay. Genghis Khan, we do have Karakorum coming up with 2 turns for a scout. I do see he's gonna have a marble settle east side with a few bananas next to it. I would imagine also the maze would be nice to get closer to that +5 campus. Also Matterhorn placement east side, that's directly towards goal, and this is gonna be amazing. Matterhorn Keshex, guys. Matterhorn Keshex. I'm just gonna say that, Matterhorn Keshex. We do have on western side a few cities that he can place on the rivers, but I think he's actually gonna keep going east or south because he does have Aachen over there, and I'm pretty sure they do want to give as much space to Aachen, especially since they don't have that much space for Portugal either. Oh my god, she took the napkins, the other napkins again. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's take a look at his strategic. Second ring iron tile, second ring horse tile. We do have him with also a Tiki Hat northwest, and I do see he's going to have some coastal cities with spice tiles. Pretty good to actually get to settle on. South over here, he's going to have 2 of these. Ooh, spice tiles in that one single city if he wants to settle on the coast. If not, there is a rice tile there that he could also grab these spice tiles, but they're going to be extremely expensive. We do also see Zhao III is going to be here, right behind Germany, on the, well, I guess on the coast. We do have him with the possibility to maybe later on actually fight Eleanor. They are very far away from each other, and of course, we're going to need to see if Portugal is going to get some scouting done. We do have him with Zanzibar in the north, not on the coast, unfortunately. He does have Anshan here, which is going to be quite far away, but I think he's going to want to actually get this city center and keep on expanding on this coast in the Pacific Ocean. Southeast, Halong Bay to actually get to settle next to, and I would imagine he's going to want to get that there. I'm actually quite curious how much he's going to want to use this, I would say, lake for the placement of the cities, or he's gonna stay on the coast. Well, we'll see. Lisbon does have also horses in the second ring, while he's gonna have an iron second ring. Possibility to go for Temple of Artemis? Not really, because he doesn't have that many resources. Like, he's gonna have this deer and horse, that's about it. We also do need to take a look at Frederick Barbarossa right next to him. Does he have the good rivers top? Yes and no. Yes and no. I guess this would be, let me see. Definitely he doesn't have it in the south, way too many resources, but that's also the resources are still gonna give him to the Hansas, right? The adjacency, if I remember correctly. Wasn't the Hansa getting +1 bonus for each adjacent resource? This is the bonus I was looking for. So still very, very good Hansas if he actually gets them next to. We're going to need to see how he's gonna try to make use of this bonus, and I'm looking forward to see how he's gonna try to get his setup going with the other stuff. I think here, right, the triple, this would be only a triple hexagon setup. I don't think he can get a fourth city that could actually play something there. But anyway, we'll see. 4 turns for a setter coming up soon, and I do see he's gonna have iron tiles in the second ring from Aachen, and also his horse tile in the southwest in the second ring. Moving, we also see Mongolia quite close to him in the front, so yes, he's gonna have a lot of defense here. Mongolia is gonna have the responsibility of keeping both Germany and Portugal safe. Moving forward towards the goal, we do have him with Zero Stone Gamer. Yeah, it looks like it's Zero Stones Gamer, but at least he's gonna have a +4 Opidum in the third ring there. Oh no, second ring on the 2-1 Forest. Gonna also have a Geothermal, and I do notice a few more other 2-2s in the south. We do have him. Let me see. No, actually no stones anywhere. Okay, this would be a stone, and he did figure out Matterhorn a little bit faster than Mongolia figured out Matterhorn. Okay, he has his Gesate already starting to get that bonus over there, and he's definitely gonna get his other scouts. Eastern side gonna have some geothermals to also giving the adjacency towards campuses. Not a bad one between the mountains and the rainforest, but again, no extra adjacency for his Opidums. Eastern side gonna have a single stone tile to give him a +2, and that's about it. Of course, he's gonna use the mines around it to try to increase a little bit that damage, that yield. And I do have to say that's also keeping a +4 campus in check. Oh, it's choices. We do have also him with horses second ring, is the first ring with also iron in the second ring, and we do need to move forward towards Shaka. Oh my god, Forest Fire Shaka, guys. Forest Fire Shaka. Banana City Forest Fire. Banana City Forest Fire. How long is this Forest Fire gonna go for? Like, you see, because it's a rainforest forest fire, and I do see it's one of those little, like, very, very unlikely scenarios that it actually crossed on over a river. Like, usually, I don't really see this happening, right? The forest fires usually end at the rivers. This time, it crossed. It transcended water, guys. Okay, looks like it's still, it's not burning, it's not expanding. Oh well, Ulundi gonna get the setter out next turn, and he does have the opportunity to go southwest, just get his cities a little bit closer to Hungary. I don't see an easy cities placement for him to go directly to the western side, and I do see a few geothermals here, meaning that we're gonna have a continent split. We do have him with a pretty defensible south. These mountain chokes only have like one tile over here for Hungary to actually get going through it, and of course we're going to need to see if black armies are going to be used or something else. I do want to also point out strategic resources, iron second ring, horses second ring, gonna have Vatican City to maybe take out, but that is gonna be quite a bit closer to Mongolia. And I do notice the Gesate is actually keeping away the Mongolian units from stepping on Matterhorn. Oh, it actually expanded one tile more. Interesting. Okay, well, Ulundi here just got his settler. He sees the scout on the south. He does also see the northwestern warrior from Hungary. And by the looks of it, that settler is probably going to go north. Like, there's no, that's the only choice. Go north. Yeah, go north. There's no choice. There's no choice. He did actually invest into one of his scouts, put 60 gold into this, so he has a little bit of an escort. I'm actually curious if he's gonna keep going with the settler towards the north to also keep away this warrior, or maybe, of course, get the vision over here. Gold is gonna help him there. It does seem like he has a scout right in front of his own settler, and he can get the vision over what's happening here. It does seem like he just figured out that there are no units in between his cities, so he should be safe. Let's take a look at Eleanor here. Right on the right side, we do have winds on the coast. 4-1 fish tile already improved. The crab tile is gonna be amazing. Where is the builder? Oh, the builder went on to a vacation. Oh my god, that's a really lazy builder, isn't it? That's a really lazy builder. Also, oh yeah, Eco Supreme. Yes, you're right, sir. Start a prediction for who will conquer the first city. We do have Boomer Gaming on one side, and on the other side we're gonna have Chilbro. Let's put it for 15 minutes as a submission period. There we go. Get the points in. Okay. London also gonna have his first settler moving west side. Looks like he's gonna go on the lake. He doesn't prefer to stay on the coast. He's gonna want to get how to say that, fresh water settle. He didn't have fresh water from the south, neither from the east, so you know, kind of understandable. Kind of. We will see him needing to get his harbors out, and I'm pretty sure Celestial Navigation is gonna be his first major tech to go for. While I do see his horses is gonna be second ring from London. He's gonna have his island in the first ring. Gonna have a +3 campus in between the mountains here, but usually Eleanor does want to follow up his harbors with theater squares, so we'll see what's when he's gonna get those campuses. Coco tile in the capital to add a bit more gold per turn to his side. The Cocos did get nerfed, so they only provide right now 2 gold a turn, which is kind of unfortunate. I still want to say it, bring back Coco. The builder thinks it's a scout. Yes, or I think he's just partying right here. He's like, man, don't put me to work. I already built your boat over here on the fish. What do you want from me? I'm going on a little vacation before I get the next project, no? A few months, just a few months. A few months turned into a few years. Can you imagine how long this builder was out from home? Like this builder, when he's coming back home, is gonna be probably like 10th generation or something. Whew, he's gonna totally forget how to build boats. Anyway. We do need to take a look also on Abraham Lincoln. We do have irrigation coming up in 4 turns from him, getting a settler out in 2. And by the looks of it, we're also going to see him having a possible Etemenaki city to the northeast. I would say actually that's a must-have Etemenaki city to the northeast, because otherwise this looks terrible. Just insanely terrible. He needs Lady of the Region Marshes there. We also have him with, what is this gypsum heaven over here? 5 gypsum tiles on the western side where he can get a city but no food to actually make you know, the use of all of them. Like he needs a 7 pop 8 pop city over here to work everything, and he definitely doesn't have the food for that. Anyway, now we do have him getting that settled out in 2 turns. Gonna have some coastal settles, also another Coco settle southwest of Philadelphia from what I can see. His island is gonna be first ring and his horses are gonna be second ring. Oh my god, these are so many stones and quarries, so many quarries actually. Let's say it like that, so many quarries. So we got like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15, just 15 quarries, guys, just 15 quarries. The builder might be drunk, yes. Eric Hoffman, good evening, sir, and welcome. Oh my god, look at him zigzagging. He must be drunk. He's zigzagging everywhere. He really doesn't want to get home. He's like, what? Home is there? Oh, yeah. Anyway, we do have also Washington here getting his. I did say actually about the horses there. Let's see who's gonna get the encampments down. I already see quite a bit of ants going in between the cities of Gaul and of course Mongolia. A lot of ants in the form of scouts from both sides. Fabian over here does seem like he also has 3 units on the western side, 4 units, while we do have also Mongolia managing to get these 4 units to scout around, and they're just mirroring each other. Look at them just trying to actually get a little bit across the ways to get into the Gallic territory, and Fabian is trying to block them. It's like playing basketball, you know. You have the defending side right here, and of course Mongolia trying to get in over there with the ball to shoot from the 3. Well, let's actually see. White Rabbit is 2 turns bronze working. Also Fabian is 4 turns, and he's gonna give him the boost. White Rabbit also just received the relic as we were talking about him. I do see also Hungary unfortunately got a little bit damaged. Not sure what happened with this guy, but wasn't there a scout that was around here or something? Did it just die? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't get a slinger. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, we do have the regrowth forest here in the city of Ondini already with a 2-3 deer tile and a 3-2 to give him the bonus. Since the forest fire kept on going northeast, he's gonna get another improved tile over there. We're gonna need to see also how far into the southwest or directly west he's gonna want to go. Looks like Hungary already started improving some of his stone tiles, and we do have his 3rd city coming up next. Could go easy north over there on the 1-2 to get that city going, while he also has northwest to get onto the Dead Sea. Seja did get placed on the river bend. That's a desert city. Okay, I do have to ask this. How many of you would you have not put the cities of Sejet where it is right now so you can get pyramids? That's the only flat desert tile he has in his possible territory. Because let's be real about this. Nobody's going to put a city on the oasis and try to get pyramids, right? So how many of you would actually be that greedy to get the pyramid tile? MMC, good evening, sir, and welcome. Mexico City already soused and levied? Wait, they did? What? No. Oh my god, they did. He actually did. That is a levy from America. He's blocking the Gallic Scout from actually getting through. That's a fast levy. He probably got a few missions, maybe envoy hut over there. That's a very fast levy. From laners rarely go for the pyramids. That's also true, Idoki. But you know, if you can get it, that's amazing, no? Just how? How? I don't know. Missions, probably missions. Like an envoy from a mission. Maybe he got 2 envoys from the huts, or I don't know. We didn't see what kind of bonuses they had on the huts. Yeah, it's 3 hut envoys. Yeah. Oof, that's lucky. That is lucky, man. Anyway, we do not have anybody actually jumping up ahead in science or culture. Germany did get Berlin in the south on the river bend, and I do see he's getting another builder. He's moving this probably here. Yeah, he's moving here next to the spy styles, which is gonna take a city from Portugal, unfortunately. We do have him also sending another city southeast. He probably did meet Halong Bay. He has his scout keep going and exploring the coast here. And of course, he's gonna get coastal trade routes with probably both Mongolia and Germany. And now the question is, how is he gonna get that setup going? Zanzibar in the north is gonna provide him not only the extra gold for his districts, but also those extra amenities, which are gonna be so valuable. Third city out from Gaul, and I do notice he's getting a slinger for the defense against Mongolia, while he's also getting a builder from Bagakong to start improving those tiles. We do have him just doing the dance, doing the tango with the Mongolian units. It looks like he also did not manage to actually keep away the Mongolian units from, stepping on Matterhorn. That's a sacred place right there. Mongolia putting down his campuses. He did actually get here, not here. So no more +5 campus for him. It's only gonna be a +2. That's, I guess, a bit unfortunate. He could have placed it there, but it was a lot more expensive, like significantly more expensive to actually get that city on the main style. Another banana city to the south of Kokekota, and of course I do see he placed a campus from the capital city. It's only a +1, unfortunately, while he didn't have a +2 to actually go, unless he would have spent a lot of gold. The trader coming out from Karakorum gonna probably move it somewhere else, or maybe he's gonna want to go externals here really quickly, even though I kind of doubt it. Usually the players don't choose that. Ikandas being placed from Zulu, he did choose Carnivore and Plunder for the extra point of general in each of his Ikandas, and I do see Hungary still has this warrior that is, I don't know what he's doing. He's very confused. This warrior, Lenny just did not want to scout more into the territory of Ozulu, and like this forest so much, and especially these 2 bananas over here, and he's not moving from here. See, he's like, this is my home, man. This is my home. Well, when he's not gonna be his home, I guess we're gonna need to see what's gonna happen there. Stone circles already on Hungary, getting those extra production points. He did manage to improve 2 of them in the capital, and I do see he's gonna have a third one with more marble tiles in the third ring to actually get to improve. And not that many in other cities though. Like this is gonna be only 1 tile in Sejet, and from what I do see in Győr, not a single tile. I guess you could call this one like the third ring tile on the stone on the western side, but that's also gonna be on the Dead Sea. Athena? Păi dar tu mai mi-ai luat scaunul. What is this? Oh my god, Athena. So I was just, trying to actually get my feet on the stool. And yeah, I bumped into something very furry. It is what it is. Zulu versus Hungary. Yes, Zulu versus Hungary. Not the best matchup, I gotta say. Zulu's probably gonna have the upper hand here, easy peasy. We also need to see on the others if they did manage to get some more pantheons. Looks like Boston did get placed, and Temenang is getting through, so I would imagine Lady of the Reserve Marshes is gonna be preferred here, and we just had it not picked. City Patron Goddess. Wait, did somebody else did get the plantation pantheon, or does he want to give it to Gaul? Oh well, I guess they're gonna split that up somehow. We do have Braga also settled on the lake. That seems like he's getting that Portuguese third city to the south. Lisbon is gonna get his first trader out. Doesn't really have anything to trade with unless you take into account Anjan, and we're probably gonna see internal trade routes for some time. Germany's third city is also gonna be about to be placed there. We do have Mongolia starting to improve his resources. The Mercury tiles are going to be first. He's probably going to go also for bronze working right after this. Forking Knight is actually 3 turns away from getting bronze working with Third Empire in 1. Now going to have a third campus being placed from Al Malik, but it's a 0 adjacency campus. Unfortunate. Probably we'll see a Gavron Plaza right in between these two campuses, so he gets at least one more adjacency point over there. Maybe even other districts around them. I do see also Zulu finishes first in Kanda and started working on his barracks. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to add as many of those production points as possible towards units. Moksha establishing the Gallic territory, while I do see boats are coming around from England. He does have... No, he doesn't. Why is he getting boats out? Does he want to actually take out Cahokia? I guess that could be a good city for them to trade with relatively early on. But look at this trade route. It needs to go all the way around. That's going to be a lot of land for England, for Waynes to actually go and settle on all of this peninsula. While, of course, Germany is going to need to, America, sorry, is going to need to keep his, I would say, cities over here. This would have been a nice city for him. Oh, well, it's not going to be a nice city for him. It is what it is. It's going to be a Reina city for Waynes. Athena strikes again. Yeah. Galleys in Liverpool. Monuments in Birmingham, and of course the cocoa he didn't start to improve his plantations yet, or his strategic resources for that matter. This might be a problem. Now we're also going to need to see how quickly Mongolia can actually get to his generals, because Zulu is already starting to make 2 general points. He's going to get more, a lot more soon. Another Ikanda coming in for another 2 points per turn, and I do see in 3 turns we're going to see another one finishing up in Norwengu. While at the moment Hungary did not go for his bronze working, we do have Lenny still going for currency in 4 turns, and I gotta say I have a really bad premonition about this. A really bad feeling about this. Will he be able to withstand the attack of Zulu? Because he's not gonna have a general. Like, let's be real about this. Hungary is not gonna get a general. He went commercials. We do have a 4th city western side, or maybe he's going to get a general from the second area. Yeah, that might happen, because I'm pretty sure we're going to see Zulu here just, you know, getting all of them. And Gaul also going to need to get bronze to keep away Genghis Khan from his borders, while at the moment I do see Gaul going for his iron working, so he already has bronze. He's going to start improving his iron tiles, and we're going to need to see him putting down his districts. Is he going triple encampment setup or not? His Gesate is getting bullied so hard. So hard over here. The scouts are just having fun with this Gesate, and now we do have a Gallic scout coming in to help him. Looks like there's a lot of bullying going around. Also, Gol has... Oh, look at this. I think he just checkmated the scouts of Mongolia. Zulu is going to pillage every mine. Yeah, for sure. What are you guys voting? Well, who do you think is going to actually get the first city out? Click, clack. Boomer Gaming or Chilbro? Chilbro, you think Chilbro is going to get the first series out? Okay. Interesting. So White Rabbit, Fabian, Waynes, and Vasterschlangen. Well, kind of seems obvious, right? Because Hungary gave up on his banana and it's coming back. We do need to see if Lenny is going to manage to get the units out in time. Eleanor here, still getting his boat. Moksha still establishing. Moksha establishing here in Gallic City. And we do have Etemenaki keeping on building in the city of Boston. He did buy out a 1-3 tile to the eastern side to actually give it a little bit more production. Yeah, he's slowing down on the population growth, but still, that's fine. On the west, we do have also God of the Sea being picked up by Portugal. And I do see he already benefits from one of these 4-3-1 fish tiles. He did manage to start to get Coimbra improved. And we're probably going to see another city soon on the Halong Bay on the eastern side. Yeah, we also need to wait and see if Germany is going to get a city here in the south. That would be quite important for him. Portugal is also helping out on the defense. America did manage to get a warrior to scout out the German territory, and I do see his builder is getting very uncomfortable here. With Moksha establishing in Aachen, we do have a 4th city coming up from that capital city, and Berlin also gonna try to get a 5th one. Forking Knight also gonna discover his irrigation. Interesting. Well, I guess he's gonna need to get that builder to improve his plantations. Not sure about that irrigation here. plantations and iron really need to get going. Not sure if he actually has time to build all of these like wine tiles, you know, bananas and so on to get them improved for the extra gold. He's finishing his monument from Kota, and Al Malik is going to finally finish this campus. Korakoromu did not keep on working on his initial campus being placed over here. The +1 just didn't seem it's important. We don't have in the scientist screen Hypatia first, and I do see Mongolia did manage to get a few points here. In the engineer screen, we do have B Sheng as the first one. Merchants, Marcus Licinius Crassus for those 90 gold points from acquiring tiles. Whoa, the Gallic River just keeps on flooding here. Well, I guess we're still gonna need to wait and see who's gonna pick up Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. Hungary's warrior is getting pushed back. We got Zulu getting a slinger out to start shooting rocks at them, start throwing rocks at them. While I guess it's fitting, you know, because Hungary did get stone circle, so you know he got the message, right? He got the message. Hungary just showed him, hey, look, a stone circle, and then Zulu was like, yeah, take this stone, man, take this stone. Yeah, that's a Levit warrior. That is the Levit warrior. Yes, I okay. It's extremely surprising, right, that he managed to actually get the envoys in Mexico City so quickly. He got so lucky. In the city-states, we do have Anshan with Mitra and Nalanda for the players to actually benefit from. Mitra is here, Nalanda is here, and then Anshan is going to be here. So all of them are going to be in the south part of this map. Johannesburg, Brussels, and Mexico City for the industry. I do see Zanzibar, Muscat, Cahokia, and Mogadishu for the trade bonuses, while in Gazargamu is going to be a military bonus. Vatican City also religion. Religious bonus. Okay. Divine Spark has been chosen by Eleanor. Kind of, you know, feels normal because every time we see this happening, another settler coming up in Forten, so he will want to expand. And I do also notice he built his third galley to actually send it to take care of Cahokia. There are 3 tiles of attack, and of course he does want to make sure that when his boats arrive here, which is probably going to be like in the next 10 turns or something, they're going to take a while, right? They're going to take a while to get there. Like this one, the fastest one is going to be like what, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 turns, and the 7th to actually attack into. Not to mention this one. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. Yeah, well, at least the builder got the party going in those seas, and he knows the way. Arca, good evening, sir, and welcome. So are England's galleys now on the long journey? Yes, they are on the long journey. They're gonna go a while. Cahokia will have walls. It might by the time the walls, galleys. I mean, there's so many things that Cahokia can do in the meantime. I do see Hungary also going for bronze in 5 turns, a little bit late, quite a bit later actually than Zulu. While Zulu did start to get 6 great general points a turn over here, this is starting to be dangerous. We got him with 3 Kandas, and his barracks are going to finish quite quickly. Moksha is also establishing Nulundi, and of course with God of War and Plunder getting those extra points, it's gonna go kind of crazy over here. Like picking up general every 4-5 turns, that's gonna be a little bit too fast. Then Hungary can actually get even his bronze working. And we do see Forking Knight finally going for archery, and probably will follow up with horseback riding while he's finishing his campuses. He got the one in Karakorum also getting out. Did he get his horse improved? And I do also notice Gold did manage to push out that Mongolian scout while he's keeping tabs on Matterhorn. It's much faster to actually get the Mongolian units through that wonder than it is for Gold to actually get it. Fertility rights for Pantheon here for the Gold. He's gonna get extra food on the rice tile and on the wheat tiles, while he's not going to get the extra possession from Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. Was there some miscommunication here? Religious settlements on the side of Germany, on the side of Frederick Barbarossa here. Paul is going to get another city southeast, and he started putting down his commercials. I think he's just as confused about exactly how to get this spawn as we were when we first saw it, right? How to get the best proper setup, but he never, oh my god, he's not actually doing anything with the commercials. So he's gonna have pretty weak Kansas. Like maybe he's gonna get to like +7s, +8s, but definitely not the +24 that we've seen with the double. Anyway, it is what it is, boys. It is what it is. Not the best GCC Hansas here. I'm calling it now. 8 science, 6 culture at the moment. Forking Knight is 11-9 because he did manage to get those campuses, but I guess we're going to need to see if that is going to add up to a good bonus. We got commercials being placed from Lenny on Hungary, and he's going to get the first one out from Sejet soon. Started improving more of these tiles. I'm quite surprised he didn't get that third stone improved from the city of Bura. And I just noticed, how did he get this city here? Why did he... Okay, this is extremely surprising. Why did he not move across? Does anybody have a reason for why he did not actually go on the stone tile? Or the sheep tile for that matter? Actually, sheep tile moves away from other 2-2s, but the stone was just perfect, right? It's turn 2, yes. But Pearl of the Danube, 4 bonuses. No? Doesn't that make up? That's so much, so much. What do you mean not worth? What? For the stone circles, you think this was a plan? I guess you would have, I mean... No, I still think it was much more worth to actually move on the stone and get the Pearl of the Danube bonus on 4 districts. That's Government Plaza, more production towards all of those. So like all of those buildings are gonna have the discount, right? You're gonna get to build them a lot faster, and then you're gonna get 4 in 4 different districts. That bonus, that just sounds amazing. Anyway, we do have the first general coming out from Ulundi, and I do see a builder also is going to get out in 2 turns. I do also notice he's following up with the campuses, a +2 here from Ondini, while Noduengu still builds up his barracks count. We don't have him going for his 4th city right now. He's on 7 great general points a turn, and I do see in the scientist screen also Mongolia started making 2 points. Still no other in-camas that I can see actually finished, but finally Mongolia is placing some of them down from Al-Malik and Kokekota. His capital city is probably gonna get to work on a Government Plaza here as soon as he gets his state workforce finished, and I do see he's just about to finish it. Now going for the 4th city from Karakorum, and got a few slingers on the western side to actually push back these Gallic units. There is a Gallic Gesat that is getting his promotion over there. I wanted to say Forking Knight is probably gonna attack into it, but it looks like he just got back so he can protect his encampment. Not saying it was worth it. Yeah. I guess it is what it is. Government Plaza west side from Gol. Gol did get his first Oppidum down. That's going to be a +4 in the north with the adjacency of the 2 strategic resources. We also see religious settlements on Germany, God of the Sea here. We have America, yeah, City Patrian Goddess, Hungary, Stone Circle. So I think we got all of the pantheons. Was that Mongolia is so the only one missing, I believe. Moksha establishing, and of course Government Plaza being placed in between those campuses, so he gets a little bit more adjacency. This is not going to be bad. Horseback riding in 3 turns and political philosophy in 4. We're also 10-29, and I'm pretty sure all of the players are going to get their golden ages, but there is a bit of a but over here. Just a bit. Mongolia is 18 out of 19 points, and he has 2 more turns. Takes horseback riding. He's not going to get to horseback riding. He's not going to get to political philosophy. Uh-oh. Guys. Is this normal age Mongolia? Tell me this is not normal age Mongolia. Does he have a scout that keeps picking huts? Not really. Well, I guess he has a warrior that is about to take out an American scout, but that's not going to give him the bonuses. No scout in the south, no tiki hut. No, never mind. He got something. He's on 21. Never mind. 21 out of 19. That's fine. He got it. Moksha establishing Karakorum over there. Might be a city state. Wait, did he? No, he didn't choose the city state. Then I do. Or maybe he pieced Mexico. Oh, I see Vasashange still has that one. No, Fabian has 4 in there. Wow. Okay. Wait, no, sorry. Vasashange has 4 in Mexico City. That's insane. Muscat is getting Forking Knighted. Okay. Amani? He did get Amani in Muscat, yeah. But he didn't seize it, no? No, it doesn't say that it's seized. It's only 2 points, so that's just Amani. Okay. Anyway, maybe he saw a wonder somewhere that we didn't see or something. There are quite a few things that could happen. Anyway, commercials coming up also from the side of Germany. We do have him getting that government plaza in between the mountains northwest. Okay, why not one tile further? Do they not have gold? He did have gold to actually get it one tile further. Anyway, he's trying to also get his setup here with the commercials in between Mainz, Aachen, and Berlin. A bit weird because again the placement of these are very weird. And oh my god, no. No. He got a commercial right on the place of a perfect Hansa. So you remember that I said that it gets how to say, the adjacency from these resources. It could have been on the 1-1 tile. With put a commercial on the 1-1 tile over there, and then you can use Cologne to actually buy out another tile or put it in the middle, and you get the Hansa here in between those tiles. It would have been a what, plus 5, 6, plus 6, plus 7 when the oil came out. No, still good even without an aqueduct. This would have been amazing even without an aqueduct. And this one, I'm pretty sure he's gonna aqueduct here and would get the two Hansas in between the commercials. I'm a bit surprised that actually we do have the government plaza being placed here. I would have expected it to be in between somewhere, you know, in the setup, with in between the commercials to add more points. We do have Nuremberg actually getting another one, so this is gonna be his hexagon that's gonna be split with wine tile. I'm pretty sure he wants to get, if he bought this tile, the 2-1, he probably wants to place his commercial from that. Leech, bonsoir monsieur et bienvenue à tout le monde. Welcome sir, and thank you so much for the raid, much appreciated. We're taking a look at who's gonna get the 5th slot from CPL into the CWC. We do have on one side Boomer Gaming, on the other side we're gonna have the boys from Chillbro trying to trade punches with each other. Matterhorn Mongolian Keshix might come out from Kokekota soon, and we do need to see if Gol is gonna manage to withstand this. On this side we're gonna have a matchup between Zulu and Hungary, and it does seem like Zulu has been so hungry for his generals that he's gonna pick probably every one of these generals. He's already on 9 great general points at 10 when only Mongolia is making 1 point. Also, Mr. Duck Speaker, good evening sir, and welcome. Alea Jacques Test, good evening sir, and welcome. Bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. We don't have any like amazing scientist, great merchant, or another general here to take a look at, so we're probably gonna need to keep on watching what's going on in the game. We're just switching the era, and I do want to point out what did happen with their golden age bonuses. Lenny Lycan is on 10 science and 27 culture, with also 45 points of production on 4 cities at the moment. While he did pick up Pen, Brush, and Voice, he's getting his first encampment in 2 tens from the capital, not with the Pearl of the Danube bonus. And I do also notice he did manage to get a spearman, some slingers, and some defensive warriors over there to the northeast. Seger did actually use his Government Plaza Pearl of the Danube bonus from the south, and I do see he got his commercial out, so he started to make a few of these merchant points. He's on 5 right now. Genghis Khan, 14 science with 21 culture, still on 3 cities, getting his, oh my god, he's not gonna pick a general. Okay, guys, chat, just put a row of yays or nays over there in the chat. Are we gonna have anybody else other than Zulu pick up a first general, like the one from the classical era? Do you think anybody's gonna get that opportunity, that honor of picking up a general? Because it looks like he's getting everything. He already got 2 of them. He already got 2, and look at that. He's in 2 turns. He's gonna get the 3rd one, and look. Oh my god, man! And we don't have. Do we have any choppy chop? Do we have? No. Germany has no choppy chop. His first encampment training project finishes up in 3 turns, and Hungary didn't even finish his encampment. Nay, we got a nay. Okay, looks like we got 2 nays over here. Also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Okay, this is a league that is now Pangea East versus West. It's a special league, yes. Or is that a map option during voting? No, it is in the CPL Premier League. This is the option in the CPL Premier League. Also, WTF is working. I don't know, man. Yeah, he's projecting for the 2nd era. I mean, I'm pretty sure he saw the numbers, right? He should have seen the numbers of how quickly Zulu is getting through these. Maybe he's gonna have a chance. There is no, I do have to say, White Rabbit is not actually making projects. If he would have gotten like 1 project, this would have been definitely, or 2 projects actually, this would have been in the back. He would have denied everything. But he's not doing it. So he's actually giving a chance to somebody in the game, and that's probably going to be Mongolia, which is making projects right now to get one of those generals. This might be a problem for goal. Anyway, Zulu skipped 4 cities for these generals. Yeah, but where projects? No, I don't know if he actually skipped, because instead of going for the projects, he's getting the set route. Anyway, let's take a look at justice. 10 science, 17 culture on Joe the Third, 19 gold a turn only, and I do see him also on 39 points of production, getting his lighthouses in the harbors and putting down his governor plaza from Lisbon. 4th city inland, 5th city on the coast. Not sure where he's going here. Okay, interesting. Is he gonna go lakeside? He's kind of looks like he's gonna go lakeside. Anyway, we did have him with God of the Sea as a pantheon, and of course we're gonna need to see how many more cities is he gonna want to get onto the coast, and where is he gonna invite Germany to come onto the coast. Okay, is this happening?
Thou shall be knighted primer. Blazicat Games. Tholly is my waifu and I'm so sad about what happened to her. No spoilers. Tholly-chan Bible thumb.
What is this? Please get games. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for the prime. Much appreciated, sir. He finally got his back settles out. I guess so. Well, he's like on Zulu. Yes, on Zulu. Taking a look at also Frederick Barbarossa, 13 science and 28 culture. He does have 5 cities, and he's actually the first one to have 5 cities. Only in Schimber from Aachen. We did have him with the religious settlements bonuses, so he's getting more production towards cities over here, and of course acquiring more tiles when he settles them. Got the 3rd commercial also to be placed, so he gets those bonuses for his Hansas here between Mainz, Nuremberg, and Aachen, while Berlin is not gonna get this one here. Anyway, we do have Moksha just first, and I do see he follows up with markets. We also see him not yet make. Oh, sorry. Germany is on 3.4 great merchant points, while Hungary is also from the same team and will make 5. Fabian, 11 science and 26 culture, just got also his 5th city out. Quite aggressive against Mongolia. He got this Novio Dunum city even on the other side of the river without getting the extra river +5. Okay, so Zulu is just picking up his 3rd general right now, and Mongolia is gonna pick it up next. Guys, Mongolia is gonna pick up a general. Rejoice! Mongolia is going to have an extra +5 and some movement points. Wallastron also coming around here from Fabian. We do have him with the Governor Plaza on the western side, and I'm pretty sure he will get some campuses in between. We're going to need to see exactly how he's going to get to place them. We also do need to see his encampment finishing from Bagakum. And yeah, there we go. Mongolia just got 2 projects, and there we go. They picked all of the generals. They picked all of them. And I do have to say, Zulu, he got Hannibal Barca, and then we do have Burika on the side of Mongolia for the military engineer. This is not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Anyway, it's very unfortunate that Matthias Corvinus couldn't actually get it, and we're gonna need to see if White Rabbit is actually gonna want to use this timing against him when he does have the extra +5 from the generals. Looking at also White Rabbit, he's 13 science with 32 culture in a Pembrasian Voice Golden Age, 48 points of production, kinda on the same side as everybody, and we do have him with the Government Plaza not yet getting his extra building there. He wants to get a 7th settler actually. Oh, wait a second, no, 4th city, 5th, 6th city. Starting to also get his first sources and upgraded his archers, so he actually has a ranged unit to attack into Hungary here. Hungary did levy the city of Vatican, which is gonna put pressure on. Oh, wait, when is Hungary getting his iron working? Because this city right here, Novio Durum, it's kinda in his crosshairs, right? He has 3 possible warriors to upgrade into swordsman and 2 archers from just a single city. Then of course gold doesn't have a general. These units will have a +3 on them from the King Raven trait, I believe. Yeah, Raven King trait. Anyway, let's take a look also on Wayne's. Wayne's getting horsed by riding with 4 cities on the coast, getting also Pingala and Birmingham. He still is trying to get to Cahokia with his 3rd boat. This is turn 35. He sent these boats like 1,000 years ago, and they're just barely arriving. Getting also to send another city towards it to settle on. He wants to wait for his ancestral hall to actually get his setup going, and he was a bit too close to Chicago. Anyway, I do also notice he went for Divine Spark with Governor Moksha in the capital. More lighthouses coming around from his other harbors, and yeah, he did get Bradford here, not on the coast. Liverpool did get placed in the south, no fresh water, with lighthouses for that extra housing. Okay, and the next up, Wasserschlange, 15 science, 18 culture. Wasserschlange here, America. Did you not get something? No, he does have Pembrush and Voice Golden Age. Finished the Temenak in the city of Boston. Habub is also sending a little bit of sand towards him. Oh my god, Habub is very mad today. Habub, very mad. 332 base over there on Boston. He didn't get Lady of the Ritz and Martians. He went for City Patron Goddess and got his commercials out, while he went for St. Louis on the west. That's a non-freshwater city. We do have him getting some more markets and of course building up his commercial count, while he's also going to want to get these traders to connect to the capital. He chose Moksha for his initial governor. His governor plaza is going to be a bit late here. I do see he has a builder ready to chop, but I think he's actually going to want to improve those horses. And what is going on here, and when is Lenny getting horseback riding? Oh, never mind, he has iron working. Well, that is a bit of an issue, right? That is a bit of an issue. Uh-oh. GPT usually is pretty strong for whom? Wait, boomers seem to be banking on gold per 10. We do have them on 43, 15, 24, and 24. Yes, you're right. Yeah, they actually have significantly more than on the other side. 12, 14, 33, 18. Well, I guess we're going to need to see more harbors coming around and the commercials from America starting to finish here to get those trade routes going. While I do see Mongolia did pick up his general. At the moment, he doesn't have a horse being trained. He's going for Wallace Throne in 4 turns and about to improve his iron tile over there. I do see also Germany did manage to get his warrior on the right side, and we're gonna have 3 of these Portuguese scouts available for him to go. Okay, so he's moving his warriors back, getting his first swordsman right next to the city of Novio Dunum. Gonna start tapping it. Uh-oh, that's a swordsman with +4 oligarchy and a +3 from combatant from the King Raven King trait. Okay, settler moving northwest. He doesn't have where to go there. Where is he going? Non-fresh water here? Well, why is he? Could go east side. That's gonna take a city from England, right? That's in between them quite nicely. And I do see horses. East, southeast. Are they actually running after the scout, or do they want to take out Nalanda? Nalanda is Hungary's empire. Yeah, they need to take out Nalanda. This is a must takeover. Like, just take it for himself, right? Take it as a city center, because it will give him the campus already built, and I guess it is what it is. It's just the campus, and you take it away from Hungary. So wait, Hungary did have 2 city-states that he got to levy, and Gaul is in trouble. Gaul is very much in trouble. Do they have gold anytime soon to actually buy out a... Okay, so he has gold to buy out a horse. He's on 172. Does he have a horse? He doesn't have horse. Oh my god, man. He doesn't have horses. There's nobody, like, look at this. Nobody has the horse resource. 0. It's on 0. It's not even 1 or 2. It's 0. Wait, bassist in cap. This one, I mean, he already put a turn into that. So the horses actually got, I would say, used basically over there. He has iron working also. Yeah, he does. He's building a swordsman, but it doesn't look like he actually did buy one. Okay, so we do have these swordsmen just waiting over here. Lenny did not choose to attack into Novio Dum immediately, getting the other 2, and of course repositioning his archers to start hitting the city of Novio Dum slowly. We do have Germany also sending his scouts, Mongolia sending his scouts. This is a big welcoming committee over here for the Hungarian troops in the city of Novio Dum. More settlers from Zulu getting out, and I do see the more horses are being built. They are sent to Nalanda, while he did send one of his generals on the western side to see what Hungary is doing. What is he gonna be up to? Doesn't seem like Hungary is mad or doing anything about this general. He could just step on it, you know, put the dogs on. Maybe put the cats on, actually. Yeah, put the cats on. That's actually worse. Anyway. And we got some markets coming around also from the side of Hungary, while the first merchant did get picked up. Let's actually see also. Oh, Hypatia got picked up by Zulu, getting himself a free library here. Very surprising that Zulu did manage to pick up Hypatia. We do have him getting his Wallace Throne in 5 turns, and I do see he does have a +2 campus here, and this one turned into... Nah, it's just a +2. Getting another +2 here, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try to get the harbor to increase that adjacency. His Wallace Throne is going to add more production points towards units, and of course we're going to need to see how quickly he can actually get to his how do you call it, core ability. America, 5 turns audience chamber, also finishing markets. No new wonder. Boston is gonna get his water mill going. It's still gonna be a pretty good city, right? It's already 10 points of production with his population growing quite quickly. Now that he did improve those farms, he's gonna get more. The water mill is gonna add more production points, and he can use Liang to add another production point on each of those floodplain tiles. We do have England starting to also starting to bonk Hokia. Hokia just keeps on getting warriors. Oh my god, is he actually gonna take this? Okay, more swordsmen getting in. Yeah, that seems like Gaul is gonna get quite a few units here to try to stop Hungary from taking on his city. Well, well, well. Why is Mongolia not actually crossing? He needs to cross to put the city under siege. Or Germany needs to come a little bit south. Say hello to my little friends. Yes, Juan Jake, good evening, sir. Indeed. Well, let's actually see if he's gonna take Cahokia down. These boats of Cahokia do have the ability to actually take out at least one of the English boats in between the turns. So like this one in the south is actually one hit, and this one in the north is 2 hits. But then there should be enough damage to take Cahokia either way. It's only gonna heal 20 points on the turn rollover, and 2 galley hits should actually do more. Anyway, Pigala establishing in Philadelphia. Germany here is on 60 points of production. Doesn't seem like he started up, and of course he does want to get his apprenticeship so he can start getting his special districts out. You do have him also on feudalism in 510s, as they're gonna get the bonus from the massive Genghis Khan. In the heal stab, I do also notice for King Knight did get to his 27 science and 34 culture. He's going quite quickly towards that, and Novio Dumo did get placed under siege. So let's see what's gonna happen with a horse from gold that got out over there. I do notice they just so wait, yeah, that city's dead. That city's gone. What is it? What is it? No, it's not. Oh my god, Paul. He didn't move the swordsman, did he? Oh, that's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. He made it out alive. Yeah, he made it out alive. And not even this scout could actually do enough damage. It literally dies. Look at this scout, man. It literally dies if it attacks into Novia Dunum. Oh my god. No way Archer plus scout kills it? Yeah. Looks like it's no way. No way. He blocked all of these tiles professionally over here. Fabian did keep away Lenny from actually taking on his city. We do have actually Zulu 4 settling with 2 cities towards Germany, towards Hungary on the western side. And he keeps on getting these horses out. Sent quite a few of them towards Nalanda, and Nalanda did get levied. He got some swordsmen, or I should say Hungary did put a bit of gold on these units to get the swordsmen up. Increase the defense of this possible Zulu city. Should be fine. I think one of his horses died. Wasn't there a third one that came around here? Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, so this is not happening, but it did force Gold to actually go out of his way to get these units, and I do see Fabian is on 29 cents, 37 culture with 73 points of production. Actually not bad. Only 12 gold, trying to get the Hanging Gardens out from Dure Kortunen and still building up his units. He did go for Wolostron in his Gavron Plaza, just probably the same as Mongolia did finish his Wolostron here, and I do see more libraries coming out from Mongolia. Got Aryabat as well as another scientist, and going for Pingala in Kokekota. I think for King Knight is actually gonna get quite quickly to his unique units here. Okay, there's no way Hungary is actually gonna push through this. He can still do some damage, but I don't think it's good to actually expose these units from Vatican City anymore. Might as well just wait and levy another time and upgrade all of these into crossbows or something. There are units from Zulu that are going towards Vatican City. They might actually take that city out entirely. He does have a general for these 3 horses that are going there. Eleanor following up with theater squares. We still don't have the first city. Oh my god. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Can you imagine if Cahokia takes Bristol now? Man, you don't want to enrage Cahokia. I don't know who told you about Cahokia. Cahokia, very big muscles, bro. Very big warriors. Oh my god. Wait, do we have a classical unit coming up from Wayne's anytime soon? Or is he gonna need to buy a boat in Bristol? Okay, let's see Cahokia. Is he moving? Because they're still at war, right? They should be still at war. Why is Cahokia not moving to Bristol? Wow, okay, well that happened. That actually happened, man. Yeah, if justice would only sue that city, that would be insane. Yes, I agree. Zulu's units are getting next to Vatican City. We do have still a few Hungarian troops levied there, and I do notice the libraries are being built. Finally, we do have the first Hansas being produced over here by Germany. He's still getting that third commercial out, and you do see how he's trying to place them as much as possible in between as many commercials as he possibly can. With Pingala establishing in Berlin, we do have Paul right now. So before the Hansas, guys, before Hansa's 5 cities strong, he's on 74 points of production. Ew. +3 Hansa. Okay, so this is +3. He's gonna get a +6 Hansa. Oh, still was better the other way. The way I said it. It would have been a +7 instead of a +6, but sure, it is what it is. We do have this stone tile that needs to be chopped here. Might as well get another builder going. Paul is trying to get also his 6 city towards the north, and did place this one, which is gonna be a +6 right next to Cologne. Okay. With another stupid question of mine, why did he place this Hansa here and not here? Cause aqueduct, you know, like this is a +6, and aqueduct over here, commercial, that's a +5 immediately with another 2 +6, 7. Okay, and he would have gotten 2 mines also. Anyway, I guess it is what it is. Oh well. Preserving the hill and getting. I guess that's a reason. That is a reason. He has a lot of fields. Does he need to preserve the hills? I don't know. It is what it is. It's a Magnus chop though, so you know that is still very much worth. Portugal 245. He did manage to get a religion from a discounted holy site. Zen meditation for the extra amenity, and Sturci for the extra science on the campuses and the extra gold on the commercials. And I gotta say, we still didn't see any city being taken over, right? We didn't have any. Okay, Bristol is starting to get Cahokian warriors in his board, as these guys are just testing the waters right now. They want to see what's going on with England cities. Do we even have Eleanor actually getting horseback riding or something? Because he doesn't have a classical unit. Getting Magnus in the city of Liverpool, and I do see he got Pingala in Birmingham. He's on 21 science and 41 culture right now, with a 39 gold a turn. Actually, on the gold per turn side, we still have a lot more gold per turn showing up from Boom Gaming than we have on the other side. And I do see Forking Knight did get to his 38 science and 34 culture. Soon gonna have more from these, from these libraries in his districts. And I do see he got his 4th city in the south. He's probably gonna stay on 4 cities, getting another encampment with the Orduin. He did build them very quickly for the extra production points, and of course for those general points. He does need a general from the next era. Ethelfred is gonna be up here, and it looks like Gaul is also trying to get a general for himself. He just got a project there. He's gonna get another one from Bagakum in 2 turns, and building up Temple of Artemis here from his capital. I do see he couldn't finish Hanging Gardens, and I do want to actually take a look who did finish Hanging Gardens. Who finished Hanging Gardens? So Stonehenge actually in Portugal. Stonehenge with a holy site, that's pretty good. No Hanging Gardens here, no? Here maybe? No? What the? No hang... Man, I'm pretty sure it was getting built in Dure Cortorum. And I'm pretty sure it didn't finish because I don't see it. So who got it? Hungary maybe? Hungary got it. Hungary got it. Okay, Hungary got it. And look at that. We do have him getting some more builders out. I'm pretty sure we're going to be talking feudalism builders soon. We do have just Wasserschlange actually missing his feudalism at this point. With quite a few builders on one turn, I'm pretty sure Hungary does have feudalism and is ready to go. There we go, 5-charge builder there. Vatican City is trying to defend off the attack from Zulu, and it does seem like he's going to have a few more archers to go with the Hungarian swords also right next to the city center. I would have imagined Gaul is actually going to send another unit from the north, but it looks like he doesn't care to take that city with the help of Zulu. With the first, I do see also Nobamba and Kwadukuza get placed with non-freshwater bonuses. Ikanda's on the western side. It kind of looks like White Rabbit is just making a bit of an arrow over here. He's going left. He's going left. That's his arrow, right? Look at all of the cities set up. Everything is towards the left side. Or I should say towards the western side, starting to actually pre-build his impies, getting spearmen from Nobamba, Wengu, and Ulundi. That's a bit, isn't that a bit too fast over here? Anyway, he's 2 turns out from getting his military tactics, and usually, I'm saying it's a bit too fast because usually you don't see pre-builds for impies, you just hard build them because they're kind of cheap anyway. Well, anyway, any pocket CS? I think this Zanzibar city is a pocket CS, if I'm not mistaken. Nobody sues it, and I think they don't have vision over it. Yeah, they don't have vision over it. And on the other side, looks like Cahokia is a pocket CS. Not that it matters. They don't know about Cahokia. It's a good thing they don't know about Cahokia, actually. Cahokia repairing. We do have also just 2 warriors in the borders of Bristol, and there is a boat from England that is trying to get into that city center. It will increase the city's defense significantly, and of course we're going to need to see if oh wait, no. Los Angeles. So yeah, Cahokia thought it's much better to actually hit the other neighbor that he had. Oh my god, man, this city state, this city state is slowing them down so much over here. Anyway, we do have to see how Paul's production is starting to get higher. He's on 91. He was 70 something before he got his Hanzas, and I do see he only finished 3 of them. He's gonna get his one from Nuremberg, and I do see Mainz is going for his market over there. Now we do have significantly more production in each of his cities. Aachen still did not place the Hansa though, and we're probably gonna see it here in between those 2 commercials. So plus 8 Hansa, plus what, 7 Hansa, plus 3 Hansa. This is a plus 6 Hansa. And Aachen is going to get this beautiful one with, of course, a possibility to actually get one of those aqueducts for it. In the Gavron Plaza, he did go for audience chamber. I'm actually quite surprised we didn't see him place at 1 tile to the western side there, because he would have given bonuses to 2 districts, to one here, 2 of those campuses. Very big ones. Anyway, we do have Gaul finishing his Temple of Artemis. He's trying to also build the Great Bath probably over here. We don't see it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's the Great Bath from Durecorton, just getting a granary so he keeps on growing and getting those population points. What I do notice, he's trying to get eastern side with a settler. I'm not sure exactly where he wants to go, unless it's the river over there to the north of Birmingham. I would have expected him to go north side anyway, but unfortunately no extra adjacency towards his Oppidums anywhere. Where? Anywhere. Vatican City just lost another archer. I do see Hungary lost that archer also, and we do have Mongolia starting to actually get some horses out, and Keshex is getting to the Keshex. And what are these scouts actually doing here? They're just forming a line on the backside of Karakorum. Mongolia does have 5 church builders that he will use to actually chop as many units out. He's trying to get another encampment training project, even though he does have Burica. Burica can turn into a military engineer to allow him to keep upgrading the tiles with road pathways, so he actually gets his reinforcements much faster. Okay, quite a few spearmen came out of the cities of Zulu here. He's starting to hard build his impies by the looks of it, and I do see he's gonna get that library from Nodwengu. The impies do cost 65 to upgrade from a spearman, and that's not with the half cost card. I do see Paul is managing to get the most production in the game right now with 98 points, as Justice is also 96. Actually, okay, not that far away from their opponents. 87 Wasserschlange, and Fabian is gonna be 82. We're gonna need to see when he's gonna get those workshops up, and of course the last Hansa, or the Hansa from the capital city of Aachen. Where is he on guilds? Is civil service in 310s? Okay, he's gonna take a while to actually get to guilds. Got Bremen on the coast, Reina establishing, so he can start trading with Portugal and of course increase their goal per turn here. While Mongolia is gonna start to get Kesheks out, we're probably gonna be seeing Fabian being overwhelmed quite soon. Fabian is not getting any units. Like, no units. Okay, maybe after campuses are coming out. He does have a +3 here. And this one is a +3 also. So quite a bit of extra science is coming in. This one is gonna be only be a +2 on 4. Oh, never mind. It's a +3 also. I didn't notice the rainforest. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, two turns in camel training project from Hungary. He is gonna need at least a project here for Timur. And I do notice Zulu is still on 9 points. Okay. Wasn't he on 10? Oh, I see. He didn't actually finish his new Incandas and never actually got an Incanda from Udulovo. And wait a second, did Nalanda win this fight also? Guys, the city-states are way too strong this time. Way too strong. No single city-state has been taken out here. Not a single one. Cahokia is the ultimate griefer. Yes. Yes, he is. Can you imagine if he actually gets swordsman and starts upgrading his tiles over here? His units over here? Oh my god, this is gonna be beautiful. And England is finally getting a horse out from Bristol. That is a 4-pop city, so he's gonna need to decide what kind of district is he gonna want to place there. Trying to get another wave of settlers. He's only on 5 cities, so he definitely needs more. While Fabian is also trying to figure out where his next settle spot is. He's just moving with the settler everywhere. Where is he going? But he knows all of the land. Why is this settler so confused? Lukian, good evening, sir, and welcome. Wait, is it worth it to keep the blue CS as pocket or take it at this point of the game? Well, which one is a pocket? This one? Anshan? Is it a pocket? Because Fabian, no, Fabian found it. This is not a pocket. This is actually Hungarian city. And yes, usually it is good, yeah. Adam the engineer, good evening, sir, and welcome. Boomer wins. Rip the chill, bro. Uh-oh. Wait, you think the attack of Genghis Khan is actually gonna go through and he's just gonna keep on going through the lands of Gaul here? You might be right. You might be right. Well, Gaul did manage to get Ethelfred, and looking at the text, he's also getting stirrups, but he has a total of 0 heavy chariots to actually get this out. And talking about production, he's only on 78 points of production. He's not that big. And look at, oh my god, look at Paul. 122 production. Did he get that final? Not even with the final Hansa. 122 production. And these are not even doubled. Oh my god, man. This is gonna go very fast, very quick. Gaul is on 2 great engineers. We got Germany here, 4.6. I do see Hildegard of Bingen is the next scientist. Not really that important, but might work well for Portugal's holy site here. It's only a +1. Not worth. Portugal has his army of builders coming around, trying to build a great lighthouse, and I do see 7 more turns until the next era is gonna switch. Oracle getting out from Coimbra, trying to actually chop it with 2 of these builders, and I do see it's 6 turns away from finishing, with also Pingala in that city center, which will allow him to actually get the extra points. Doubled. Okay, there we go. It's 3 turns away from finishing. I do see he has a 3rd chop if he wants to. That would probably make it to 1 turn. Okay, also feudalism builders coming out from Germany. He's choosing to actually build the builder before he finishes this +6 Hansa. And, well, it did start to build the farms, the mines over there. Hamburg did get placed northwest of Aachen to get more of those cities out. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. That seems like a good number. Even trying to build the pyramids over here from the city of mines. But first, of course, the builder is the priority. Cahokia did repair his... borders, his city center. I don't actually see him getting new galleys out, but he's getting more warriors. More warriors. I'm extremely surprised Cahokia is not more aggressive against both America and England. I would have expected these units to, you know, get into the tiles over here and try to actually get some damage done. America was also forced to get defense against Engazargamu, which is a Mongolian city. Soothed by Mongolia. Okay. Horse doesn't have enough movement, or does he? Does he have? He does have enough movement. Boom! He goes! He scores! And then we do have the Kesheks that are coming around from the left side of Novia Dunu. Imagine land with Cahokia and that many warriors. Yes, yes, I can imagine. And oh my god, wait. Guys, Vatican City is just stronger than Zulu. What is going on with the city-states in this game, man? Chilbro's best strategy is to make lands so long boomers fall asleep. Kick W. Gold needs crossbows. Gold needs a lot of stuff. He needs a lot of stuff. In the text, military the tactics coming up in 3, Divine Right also in 3. I do see Zulu did start up with his impy count, and these are going to be very strong units against Vatican. Yeah, you know, these archers do some damage, but they're definitely not going to go on for too long. We did have the first horse of Mongolia getting in and getting out by the looks of it, and the Kesheks are also going to start showing up on the front line. He only has 2 at the moment, with more coming in, and from what I do notice, he's starting to chop with the feudalism builders all of these forest and rainforest tiles. Needs to improve them afterwards, and of course, knights are also coming around. He did keep his archers quite close to the front line, even though he didn't get to shoot them with how to say that many times. He did manage to get on some the promotions, so but I don't see them using it, which is kind of surprising. Like, this should be a level 1. Anyway, we do have Hungary also getting some more swordsmen out to build up the line of defense against the Impies. The Impies do have a problem going into these melee units, but you know, sometimes they do manage to actually overtake them. It kind of depends. There are some scenarios over there that definitely work out for the impies. We do have also England starting to Eleanor starting to get a few more campuses out, and his settlers are two more settlers are coming around, so he's gonna have 7 cities quite soon. No, 2. 8 cities quite soon. He's on 6 right now. While America stopped actually expanding, he's on 6 cities at the moment, finishing the pyramids in Boston much faster than we've seen Germany managing to do it, even with the extra production. It looks like the city of Boston, especially with the Temenaki bonuses, and I don't see Liang in. It's on 23-point city of production. He did manage to get that for a free builder, and of course 1 extra charge on each of his builders. Extremely valuable. His aqueduct is also starting to get out towards the south side, and I do see he placed some of them between Philadelphia and Washington to get those plus so many points over there in industrial zones. First Keshek out and started attacking into the Gallic units. I do see one of the archers did get the damage there. Oh my god, look at the Matterhorn Kesheks, guys. Matterhorn Kesheks, guys. So it wasn't good enough that Mongolia had, you know, like extra damage and a very good unit. These are Matterhorn Kesheks coming around everywhere. Can he get his terracotta army and the level 2 spy? He's 3 turns out from Divine Right. Of course, he doesn't need the intelligence agency, and I don't see him getting his setup. Like, usually we already start to see Victor getting in somewhere for the extra point, and the terracotta army also pre-placed, starting to be built. Yeah, he didn't go there. God of Craftsman does his Pantheon. He's getting some extra production points on his strategic resources.
Thou shall be knighted primer.
Good evening, sir.
25. Boomers for the win.
Trojan Man 25, thank you so much for the prime. Good evening, sir, and welcome. 29 months. Thank you so much, sir. It's been quite a ride. Quite a ride, no? Keeps on going. Walls getting out in Novio Dumi in 3, and I do notice Governor Victor is establishing there. The walls are probably not going to save this city, but of course we do have some Zulu impies that might help over here. They put the city of Vatican under siege, and we're probably going to see them start to attack into it. It looks like they do have enough damage, and they did take care of the archers surrounding it. We're also going to need to see how Hungary is going to want to get his military tactics going. He's still 6 turns away, and that's with the boost to get that technology. That seems like forever and a day. Looking at the era score, we do have 5 more turns until the next gold, and I do see Lenny is missing 9 points. We do have Forking Knight getting his golden age. Justice is 56-57, and oh, Cahokia is getting attacked again. England does have a galley fleet over there. Also, America is putting some. Okay, Cahokia is doomed. Cahokia is doomed, guys. Walls did get out from Novio Dunum. Looks like he did manage to chop them with a builder, getting those Kesheks towards Samaro Briva to try to get these units of gold out of position. And I do see gold is sending a few more units towards the city in the north and trying to get more archers from that one. Even started off building spearmen and trying to get a great bath from Durecorturum in the backline. And we do have the first knight also out from Mongolia's, putting that Timur general right next to it, and keeps on getting Kesheks from every one of his cities. Didn't convert Burica. I believe Burica is still alive, so we don't actually have him with the ability to get the pathways going for that to be a little bit of a faster reinforcement rate. I do have to say, Forking Knight does seem a little bit awkward from actually attacking to Novio Dunum, and I don't think it's the walls. I think it's the impis from Zulu that he just doesn't want to actually handle. Which, to be honest, is kind of, kind of obvious here. The Kesheks do some damage to the impis, but they're not as quick to take them out as they are on other units. Also, wish I had as much time to watch as I used to. Keep up. Thank you so much, Say. Thank you so much, Say. And hope you have, of course, a great time over there with whatever you're doing. And hopefully you're doing it with pleasure. Okay, still no units coming up from Hungary. Era score. Paul is going dark? Wait a second. He's 35 out of 41 points and we're 4 turns out. Is he going dark over here? Uh-oh. Okay, getting a horse, that would be his first. Getting a boat from Bremen would give him another 2 points. Swordsman also. He got his divide right. No, he's getting it in 3 turns, or I guess a little bit faster. Sailing, he's getting that. A wonder maybe somewhere. I mean, he should have so much production. Getting some theater squares also between Berlin and Nuremberg. Trying to get also the entertainment complex. He's right now on. Okay, we got Frederick production coming up here. Does it even matter if he's going Dark Age? I don't think it. Yeah, man, it's already 215 points of production. Samaro Briva already getting attacked. The knight will need to get in there to actually take over the city center, or a horse. I do see he's sending the horse, of course, with Matterhorn bonuses. These units are extremely quick. And I do see Samaro Briva is in deep trouble. There is no builder around it to try to get the chop on the walls. And with 6 Kesheks that are around it, they're gonna kill off any unit that's trying to defend that city center. We also will see the knight also making its way with Matterhorn bonuses. With the Great General, even the Great General wants that bonus. Yeah, with more Kesheks on the way, I do see there still are a few builders, builder charges actually, or builders with charges from Mongolia to keep on getting the chops, not to mention put mines on the hills that he's chopping. And I think this is the big question. Will we see Frederick actually getting his golden age? What did he get? Engineers? I don't think he got one. Yeah, he got Bisheng over there. Bisheng is going to be good for his capital, actually. I don't see anything happening here. They locked the merchants, and the next one is going to be Hungary with 8 points. That's going to be in 2 turns, okay. So in 2 turns, we might actually see them picking up a few more of those merchants. That might be good, Cahokia also got taken out, and I do notice America is starting to get quite a few free units from his industrial zones. He's sending them towards Zargamo to finish the job on that city center and trying to get a few more settlers out to pad those points. But I gotta say, he's not even coming close to the production of Frederick. Look at this. So this is not even the perfect setup you could get right now. And he has 230 points of production on Frederick with 51 science, 81 culture versus Wasserschlange on 130 points of production, 47 science and 60 culture. Whoa! Whoa! Wait, Frederick, you need the monarchy, no? Or he really wants to go Dark Age here? Okay. It's kind of, I want to say, unusual to actually go Dark Age in the second. Oh well. Oh, he didn't make space for the knight. He could have just taken the city this turn, to be honest. But all of the K-shakes around the city center actually shot, so this was the last one. Anyway, it is what it is. 4 King Knight is still going to take that city regardless. There is a wall building built in 2 turns, but without a builder to actually help it, it's not going to work. And from what I do notice, the imps did try to actually fight off some Mongolian units, but there are no Mongolian units on the field. All of them went to the north. And I do see a few new K-shakes are coming around, quite a few actually new. Another 3 of them are on the way. With also Hungary building a massive wall of units. Oh, he might actually start marching towards his opponent here when he's going to get his military tactics. Maybe he's going to get to start upgrading. He's one turning swordsman and trying to get also Statue of Zeus from Györ. I do see more settlers on the west. Checkers Verfar did get placed next to Dead Sea. Got some extra era score from that. Paul is not getting any gold. Yeah, he's not getting a golden age. He's not getting a golden age. We do have Justice getting it, 4 King Knight getting it. Matthias Corvinus is very close. He's just going to need 3 more points. Fabian is getting it. White Rabbit is getting it. I do see Wayne's 2 points off from getting it. What is he getting? Foreign Ministry over there. Another Harbor. But that's not going to be a +4. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know if he has something to get it. He did manage to get these writer points, and he's on 11 per turn. In 2 turns, he's going to get another writer. But that's too late. That's too late for a point. He already got a horse. He can get a swordsman. I don't want. Okay, so he can get a swordsman. At least that. And maybe another point from somewhere else. Does he have some faith? No. I mean, oh wait, he does have 221. But it shouldn't be that cheap. I don't know. We'll see. These are like what? 450 right now, right? The writers are 450 faith. Let's see it. Maybe he can buy it with faith. That would be just enough. That might be just enough. Okay, so Samaro Briva is going to be the first city that's going to be taken over. We do have a K-shake that died. And it does look like Mongolia takes the city. So it's Boomer Gaming. Boomer Gaming nailed this. On the prediction, we did have a prediction earlier for who's going to take the first city. And Boomer Gaming nails this. There we go. And who's going to win? Let's put up with the who's going to win really quickly. Who will win? Boomer Gaming or Chilbra. There we go. 50 minutes for the submission period. Let's go. Get the points in. Get the points in. Go, Kishes, go. Yeah, is it worth it to go dark and get... no, not really. Like, if you want to go with Germany, you go dark in the first range, because you don't get that much out of it anyway, because you don't have that many districts. In the second one, that's usually exactly the perfect moment to get Pembrush and Voice or Free Inquiry Golden Age, because you do get already all of your setup going for your districts. Like, so many districts are out right now. With the extra point of districts on each city center, this is insane to have a Pembrush and Voice. So it's quite surprising that he's not actually rushing this, or he might have tried, but he couldn't. It's only 1 turn left, and he's 40 out of 41 points. Getting a horse, he got the boat. He didn't get the boat, so he's actually forcefully trying to get into a dark age here. What are the next great people here? James of St. George, that's not going to be helpful. The merchants have been opened up, and I do see Hungary did manage to get the Raja to Darmal first. Irina of Athens on the side of Germany for another governor title, and I do see Zankian did get picked up by America for an extra trade route. I don't see Fadlan yet. Oh, I do see it. I do see him. He's on Hungary. So wait, okay, so he got Hungary, Raja to Darmal, and that first one. Okay. Anybody else in trouble? So Wayne's did secure his golden age. Wasserstrang is close. Fabian here. Paul. Oh my god, normal age. Normal age gamer. Frederick. No. How is this even possible? Well, I do see he's getting his setup going for his Colosseum. And of course, we're going to need to see the Colosseum showing up on at least 5 cities. Can he get 6? I think 6. No, this is 1 tile off. I'm pretty sure he's going to place the Colosseum over here, even though probably it would be better on the May style. He already got the setup going there. He already has something on that tile. Like this May style would give him the City of Mines also in his adjacency. Yeah. So he's going to have Cologne, Aachen, Berlin, Nuremberg and Bremen with this style. And the May style would actually have mines also. trying to do some damage against Mogadishu because it's hitting his city of Magdeburg. Mogadishu did get picked up by his opponent, Wasserschlange. Did get Suz. He didn't get to Lev yet, but he did get to Suzet. We do have also Mongolian Kesheks that are running towards the north of Gol. Gol did manage to get quite a few of these crossbows, and well, right now he's putting quite a decent amount of damage against his opponent. But the thing is, Mongolia, these units are so quick. These units are so quick. Like, if these units actually keep on going and start eating through the English units, oh my god, that's gonna be a problem. We do have some INB cores that are actually going towards the city of Al Malik here for the western side of Vatican City. They're also starting to get next to the Hungarian troops, which I gotta say, with the Maritime Corps, it does seem like they're much weaker than we do have the Zulu units. We also will have a pause here in just 50 seconds. We're gonna need to pause the game and take a look at what's going on in the Congress. Oh, what's going on with the heat map? Does anybody know what's going on with the heat map? Wait, what was it? This? No. This? Oh, this. Woo. Wait, 1 hour. Yeah, they keep going down. Ooh, that hurts, man. That's, yeah. That hurts. Jang Lakarik, good evening, sir, and welcome. Walls are going up in Györ, not really the best thing that you can do actually when these forces are coming against you. We do have Victor establishing in that city center, and by the looks of it, Lenny is getting some funds to upgrade his men at arms, but he didn't have enough, and we're just 1 second away from actually seeing the Congress. Okay, so it looks like I go A this time around. I didn't see that many T's, so I'm gonna go T. Religious city state, because why not? And me. T. Okay, be right back. 2 minutes. What are these? Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Hungary is getting pushed through, and it looks like one of his swordsmen did get taken out. There's a many times that is also gonna get it. We do have the Mongolian troops just making a conga line towards the city of Senabum that for some reason it got placed over there to the north of Durekortun, very far away. We do need to see if actually new forces are going to get out. And there is a warrior, just a warrior from Germany on the front line on the eastern side, and it of course does look like Zulu was more interested in actually taking Hungary. Hungary did go for drums of war this time around, machinery coming out next turn, ancient walls also getting out next turn. To protect that encampment, while we do have a decent amount of units also deployed on the eastern side of Buda, we do have new archers moving from the back cities. Also, he is on 32 science, 38 culture with 111 points of production. Doesn't seem like he has a very strong second era. Genghis Khan, drums of war, 59 science and 25 culture with 84 points of production. We do have him just getting Kesheks out from all of his cities, trying to build the intelligence agency from Karakorum, even though he doesn't have that extra victory established there for the point of promotions. Oh well, he did manage to take out one city from his opponent from Gaul, and I do see he's gonna probably take another and might even get into the borders of England. If actually there's no vision over here from Gaul into the north and Gaul is not moving, are they not gonna take Waynes? Are they actually not gonna tell Waynes? Can you show Hungary actions northeast? Here in Gazargamu? Yeah. He did levy all of the men at arms here and upgraded the men at arms, while America is going to need to upgrade also, yes. Justice, 115 science, 41 culture on free inquiry golden age this time. 126 points of production and 42 gold a turn. While I do also notice Paul, 72 science and 58 culture. Normal age, unfortunately, 276 points of production on Frederick Barbarossa. Okay? 210s Colosseum. Oh, he even placed it even... Okay, this is even more surprising. This is like totally inefficient setup. It is what it is. At least, you know, I'm happy that he's getting his Colosseum. It is 3 cities, Berlin, Nuremberg, and Bremen are going to get those amenities. 2, 4, 6. He's going to get mines also. 2, 4, 6. This Aachen is not going to get it. Aachen is just too far away. He could have, on this one, he could have gotten Aachen and Cologne at the same time. Anyway. We do have Nuremberg with another 2 points for campus. Or wait a second, let me see. Colosseum. I'm pretty sure it's. Let me get to. Yeah, it's 6 tiles. It's 6 tiles. I wanted to double check. Anyway, Fabian, 48 points of science, 52 points of production, lost a city, trying to get his own intelligence agency and started getting some anti-cav units. I think he just noticed all of those units from Mongolia. Remember, these all of them. All of them have Matterhorn bonus. So they're just gonna spend one single movement point on each of these hills. They're just gonna go whir, brrr. And the thing is, are they gonna tell Waynes? Well, Waynes might not know about this. Do you see him actually getting a single unit out? I don't see him getting a single unit out. He might just not know. Oh my god, if like just imagine all of these Mongolian armies just getting here. It's gonna be like a wolf in a henhouse, man. Anyway, White Rabbit, 60 science, 38 culture, definitely a little bit higher science than his neighbor Matthias Corvinus, but from what I do notice, he has a bit of a problem actually attacking into all of these units, especially since Hungary does have a decent amount of production and is getting these units quickly on the front line. His crossbows are going to be the ones that will do some more damage against the Impi Corps, and it looks like his men at arms are just basically dying. That's a 98 defense strength Impi Corps across with a promotion. He has the plus 10 promo. 98 defense strength, guys. 98 defense strength. Yes. Who's gonna kill these Impis? 98 defense strength. 76 on attack across a river, 98 on the defense. Chilbro seeming plans are dead. Well, yeah, if we're gonna actually see Hungary keeping up the pressure against America, good thing is America did get a lot of free units, you know, that helps him out a lot. And I do see Eleanor does have good stats, which also Varseslange coming up right behind them. But now we do see the units of Hungary starting to get next to the American units. It doesn't seem like they have enough punch to take these down quickly. So, and America definitely has enough cities, definitely has enough units. I mean, Wayne's 117 science with 94 production, 94 culture. He did manage to get his setup with theater squares, and now he does have quite a few of these campuses also, getting his libraries in, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna start getting quite a few points to actually recruit Newton or Ipfadlan. Is right now on 9 great scientist points per turn, Mongolia 7, Zulu 6, Gaul is on 5, we got Portugal on 8, Germany 5.7, America on 2, barely, and Hungary 0. Oh, wait a second, no, he can't. Whoa! Whoa, it's 0 great scientist points a turn, not a single campus in the Hungarian territory. Of course, we will see Wayne's also getting quite a few writers, and let's actually take a look, because I think he was the first one and the only one that got writer points. So he got 1, 2, 3. He got 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3. He got 3. And he's gonna get the 4th quite quickly, because it looks like he's 12 points a turn. Next turn, he's gonna have enough points to recruit Rumi. He did manage to take a Hokia finally with his galley fleet here, and of course with a bit of help from America, not to mention his own horse. He's on 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cities, and he has 141 points of production. Well, half basically of Paul. Vasashlange also on 200 points of production, 87 science, 79 points of culture. He did manage to get quite a few units next to San Luis, and was planning on taking on Engazargam as a city center, but unfortunately, well, that city got levied by Hungary, and all of these units got upgraded into a tier of unit that he cannot really do well against. And we're also going to need to see if Gaul is going to get out of this alive. Now that he's sending his units towards the northeast and splitting these forces up, we might get him torn down actually. These units not okay. So Senabum just got taken out, easy peasy, take over there, and it does seem like Mongolia keeps on going. He keeps on going. Oh man, these units are so fast. They're lining fast. This is basically like watching Flash all over the map over here. And these units, like the Gallic pikemen, are just gonna get to smile and wave. There's like nothing they can do over here to stop them. And I do have to say, Wayne's is still totally oblivious to what's gonna happen to him. If of course, actually, Forking Knight has the idea of taking a, how to say, taking a turn to the south. Yeah, beautiful. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen this kind of a game. Chaos everywhere. Okay, more damage being done. Looks like Hungary is still gonna get to use these crossbows again, but not doing that much damage with them. That is quite a problem actually. He doesn't have the damage that he can actually output against the men at times, and trying to use the rivers as much as possible. Not to mention the hilly forest. We do have him with a double line of units, and I do see Zulu is starting to bring Grossbomb cores on the front line, which are going to be significantly stronger attacking into the men-at-arms. Quite a few new crossbows, and also impies coming around from the cities of Zulu, trying to get a spy out from Ulundi, while Terracotta Army did get finished over here. This is super important, because he got Terracotta Army another level on all of his impies. He can get the thrust promotion, which basically nullifies the extra damage that the melee units have over his impies, and they're going to basically be same, I would say same balance, but the impies are just gonna be much stronger. That's the catch right there. Very good. So that means Mongolia is not gonna get his level 2 spy. He did get his intel agency, and we're gonna need to see where he's gonna send his first spy. Could have multiple choices. First of all, England. Second of all, I'm pretty sure Gaul. Third of all, maybe even America. He could couple all of these Kesheks to go against America, Vastaschlange, to try to take out these, I would say, men at arms. He could, right? But I think it's much more juicy to actually take on England. Like already, I would say Vastaschlange is kind of being kept in check. He's being kept busy by Hungary. You might as well go and keep busy Wayne's, especially when he has like 26 strength cities. Like this is like 2 shots from a Keshek, and boom, that city's down. Okay, it looks like Fabian did manage to get a pikeman there, and it does seem like also Forking Knight does want to actually go east side, doesn't want to go that much into the south. Interesting. Okay, so Wayne's is safe. We're getting attacked again, boys. I'm sorry. The wee woo is outside. Wee woo. Yeah, just attacking everybody, especially musicians. Just attacking them with sound. They don't care. Hansa's in Magdeburg. We do have some more builders. Also, greeneries coming out from Aachen. We do have consulates from Mainz. And yeah, we do have more settlers coming around from Germany. Paul did manage to finish his Colosseum. Got those extra amenities in here in at least 3-4 cities. Nuremberg is 0, 0, 0. Oh my god, he couldn't even get to +3 with Colosseum. And I do see he's, of course, going to grow a little bit higher in his capital. He did get the setup going for his campuses to the western side. Started to put down a few of these theater squares. Not really good ones, but it's good that he got these actually. This is the powerhouse. This is where he's getting the extra culture per turn. Gonna need to actually add those amphitheaters in them, and probably will need to get a few projects to get the writers. But to be honest, that shouldn't be a problem right now with so much production. 295 points of production on Paul. Not so much science, not so much culture, because you know, normal age, unfortunately. That's so surprising. He should have. I guess it is what it is right now. And the damage has been done. No point in talking that much about it. Okay, so it looks like this pikeman might go down. With that, we do have the first reaction coming out from Wayne's. He's trying to get walls in 5 turns from Leeds. I do have to say these crossbows should be 2-shot, right? Yeah, they're 2-shot to the Keshik. So these are basically like no units. The crossbows are basically like no units. Units here, okay. No more pressure on Genghis. Mongolia still getting his Keshiks out, trying to build a green in Karakorum for the growth. And from what I do notice, Zulu might actually lose an Impicor. He might lose an Impic. Oh my god, this damage is just insane. Like, wow. There will be 3 shots from crossbows against one single Impi. Or could be 3 shots, yeah. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And he got out. What the? Bro, 6 health. He got out with 6 health from 3 crossbow shots. Now that's a massive fail right there. Massive. Anyway, crossbows from Zulu are starting to dig in. You do see how much damage they do. He does manage to get an extra intel on Hungary. He probably did finish printing much faster than Lenny could get it. We do not see... Oh, we do have a spy over here in the city of Buda. And there is a spy also from Hungary in the city of Nobamba, so I'm pretty sure it's a printing problem. And both of them are making a listening post. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think Mongolia smelled it, guys. Mongolia smelled the weakness. Oh, Rafifi, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. You came right on time to see the stomping of Wayne's. And Gazargamo is a nice base to have, true. Also, Keshiks could just continue east very fast. They just keep on doing it. Echo Supreme. Wait, there was a game? Yeah, there was a game. There still is a game, actually. Okay, 2 turns for University of Birmingham. Ancient was in Leeds. There are units from Gold that are trying to actually wrap around that city center. And we do have Mongolia actually showing his face with his first Keshik, starting to drill. Look how fast these cities go down. Wayne's getting mass production. Wayne's, my man, you need stronger units. 150 science, 100 culture. He's dying to classical units. And medieval units. Like, this is, come on, Wayne's, you need like Corsair, Knight, something to not actually have 28 defense strength on your cities with walls. These are butter. These are not gonna count at all, actually. And I do have to say, America is managing to put up a significant defense against the attack of Hungary, but that also means he's kind of being kept in check over here, not being allowed to actually help out his buddy England. And I think Forking Knight just smelled the weakness proper. There's no defense, 0 defense in Wayne cities. And I guess this is the perfect example why you should never get the walls instead of units. I don't know if there is a better example. Look how fast this city is gonna go down. Level 2 Keshiks also. Ooh, 3 shots on a... Okay, well... This pikeman is gonna die anyway. They just melt. They just melt. That might be a bit too much mental pressure over here. Wayne's still not getting units in the text. He just finished mass production. He does have the ability to get some stronger technology. With no units and Portsmouth about to go down, with the city of London being so exposed, not to mention Birmingham and Leeds. Ooh, this is quite a situation. I have never seen on the Pangea East versus West, honestly. I have never seen it. Very good move coming up from Forking Knight over here. And still we do have White Rabbit trying to fight off Hungary. So many men at times are getting traded over here with the impies. We do have a second impy that needs to actually get back into his territory to get some health back. It takes forever and a day to actually heal them in neutral territory or opponent's territory for that matter. The good thing is Zulu does have crossbow and cores, which are going to have the ability to shoot down these units on the front line. And of course the back line with the crossbows is going to be not that hard to actually punch through. Another spy from Pest. We do have walls also coming up in Buda. More units, man, more units. Anyway, western side looks like also England. Waynes did manage to levy Johannesburg. He's not going to get that much done there. I do also notice the goal per turn is starting to get quite a bit higher on justice. On 169 science and 69 culture, he does have 150 goal per turn. And we do need to see if he's going to start actually getting some. Oh yeah, boys. Oh yeah, it's happening. It's happening. This violence. Zoom into Eleanor series to see how scared the people are. Oh, they're probably running everywhere, man. Like, yeah. They're probably running everywhere. Okay, so Portsmouth, wait, he did manage to get a caravel up? Yeah, he got a caravel up, a caravel fleet. So now these cities are 63 strength. Well, at least that, you know, at least that. If you don't get units, at least make them a little bit stronger. But the K-Shakes are still gonna attack into them properly. And it looks like he needed another shot from a K-Shake, which he did have, but he did not want to get it. It is what it is. He's gonna need to also clear out these galley crossbows, because, you know, they're looking funny at him. While he does have more K-Shakes coming from the north, I do not see another melee unit, like, you know, like a knight or something. Okay. Oh, man. We do have also Nows coming in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles is trying to get a few galleys out, and he's going for military engineer to discover the Niter. That is going to be a problem. That was the city that America was using to actually trade with England. No, it's not. It's not. Sorry, Bristol actually is the city that he's trading with the English capital, which is okay, pretty good. He's going to have a decent amount of time to actually get here anyway, as in by the time those Nows actually get into this Pacific Ocean, Eleanor is going to have time to get some of his fleets out. Oh, America just noticed what's happening here. Wasserschlange got discovered. He only has 4 boats though, not that many, and he doesn't have an admiral for them, or at least not one that's on the front line. He does have Leif Erikson that never actually went with this navy. That's kind of a bit of a question mark. 350 points of production on Frederick Barbarossa, because, you know, he just keeps on getting it. 120 science, also 87 culture. Looks like he's getting his workshops up, and universities coming in, getting also some industrial zone logistics projects, and taking a look at his policy slots. Veterans, conscription, craftsmanship. Okay, he got a double. Serfdom for the extra 2 points. Campus research, sovereign state for the open borders on all city states. This is a bit surprising. Why is he not using Wisselbanken or Merchant Confederation right now? He does have the trade routes with his ally. Why is he not using Wisselbanken? Is he actually... So he took Mogadishu down, trying to get to Mexico, but Mexico was an opponent, so he doesn't need the open borders in there. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why he's using that card. Probably a meme or something. It makes pleased to see Barbarossa. I know! Oh my god, I've been screaming about this from the beginning of the game. The fact that Barbarossa actually got into the game is amazing. I cannot believe it. Then look at him. Not even perfect setup, not even the ideal setup, and he has way more, right? 30% more production than his opponents. Okay, that's a city down. And I do see Gold did get a first move over here on one of the K-Shakes, but I think his units are just gonna go down this turn here. Yeah, these new K-Shakes are getting in, taking out the men-at-arm. These ones are gonna take out the cross, or gonna try to take out the crossbow. Oh, he has 3 of them. It's fine. He has actually 3 of them. That should be more than enough damage. There we go. And these other K-Shakes are gonna need to get into the tiles to start doing some damage, starting to pillage also, slowing down England. And while the Nows did actually get into the borders of Los Angeles, that is a 40 defense strength city, and I don't see any new boats. He only has a galley that, well, he had two galleys, one got taken out, the other one is extremely damaged, and I do see there is a English caravel fleet that might actually want to interact with the Naus, and it is strong enough to two-shot one of these boats, but is it strong enough to take all four? That's the problem. Leif Erikson is also on the way. We do have an admiral here for England, for Eleanor. Looks like Himerius is on the job there to keep that defense up. And while the Mongolian Kesheks are getting into the borders over here of England, he's going to need to start chewing through these walls, which are quite a bit tougher with the caravel strength cities. 60 plus strength walls are not going to be easy to take out. Mongolia still getting an army of Kesheks, and they're trying to get them with the Matterhorn bonus, sending them towards that wonder. He does have Timur as another general, and I do notice Gol did make a line of units, so he doesn't let them pass through so easily towards their opponent. But the damage has been done. I would say right now the damage has been done over here. Like a city, isn't that... Wait. Why is Mongolia keeping it? Just delete it, bro. Oh, he's keeping it because he doesn't want to let the American crossbows actually attack into his knight. He's gonna need to delete this city before the end of the turn. Anyway, what's happening here? Crossbows move forward. Crossbow on cords actually doing the damage against these men at times. Men at times don't even have the ability to attack back into those crossbows. But a lot of impies are going back into their territory, and I don't see replacements getting out to the front line. Yeah, that is a problem. Gold-wise, we do have Justice and Paul managing to get over 100 gold per turn. On the other side, Vasta Schlang is 92, and I do see Wayne's on 115. Looks good. Justice did get to 200 science and 74 culture, while Paul is getting higher every turn over here. He's right now on 128 science with 89 culture. Okay, what is he gonna do here? I think, wait, he lost 2 Kesheks? And the knight, okay, so he took out that city center. He's gonna take out this pikeman. No, what? Oh my god, the pikeman survived, bro. The pikeman survived 6 Keshek shots. This smells like a GG. Well, let's see it. Yeah, this kind of smells like a GG. Let's see it. It does look like Portugal did not actually attack into the city of Los Angeles yet. He could chip away the walls and of course get the promotions for his boats. Already has the +1, the first promotion for the emblem, the +5 I mean. And I do see trebuchets are coming out from Los Angeles slowly. In 3-4 turns are getting built, and that would be perfect moment for Portugal to actually do the damage there. He has a 5th now coming up, and I do see he's building up his shipyard count for the extra production. He's on 200 points of production, better than Wayne's when it comes to that point. And I do have to say he has 1, 2, 3, 4 cities on the coast that he could get boats out, while Wayne's has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities on the coast that he would get boats out. Hungary did get to levy Landa and is trying to also get the vision over the English settles over here to see what's cooking, and how are those trade routes actually faring. Okay, Germany, 130 science. Did he switch that meme card? Yes, finally he switched the meme card. He's on Wieselbanken. Invention also with Republican Legacy to get more amenities. I would imagine he's actually gonna start getting the +3 activated, including into the capital city with the Colosseum bonuses. Not bad. Finishing more theater squares, and probably will start to recruit those writers for those extra points of culture. Eleanor does have 14 points, while Germany only has 5. And I do notice in the merchant screen, oh, never mind, wait a second. America got Isodor. Imhotep got picked up by Germany, and Leonardo da Vinci also got picked up by Germany, but I don't think he had the opportunity to get Mausoleum. Who did get Mausoleum? Didn't I see Mausoleum here? I think I did. Wait, no, it's not. There's no Mausoleum here. The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus would be quite important. Did anybody get it? No, Great Lighthouse. Yeah, there we go, in Beja. We got it here. So, but anyway, he's gonna get a lot of extra culture coming up from Leonardo activated. Emotep is also gonna give him the ability to get more production towards the Wonder, and I do see him getting Industrial Zone Logistics to 1 turn. He did just manage to pick. No, Filippo Brunelleschi got picked up by America also. Wasserschlange just got it away from Germany. New campus is coming in, and also we're going to need to see if he gets the next one. He's sending another city southeast of Nuremberg by the looks of it, and in all of his coastal cities in Bremen, he did well, in all of the tiles of the city of Bremen, he did manage to get those unique improvements from the nows. Dusika Hokia is getting poked up here. The Caravel fleet does seem like he's just waiting, and I think this would be actually a strategic mistake, but I guess it is what it is. Didn't have enough to actually take Los Angeles. I can understand that. The Caravel fleet might have actually just taken over all of his boats if he kept on attacking Los Angeles. Well, I don't think he's gonna take Cahokia either. So these nows don't really do anything now. Okay, Venetian Arsenal coming up from Coimbra. We do have him also trying to get an aqueduct over there for a bit more extra production on the industrial. That's only a +1. Would be much better to actually get the aqueduct to it. More workshops coming in, and I do see a spy is also getting out from Braga. Couldn't manage to get a spy into the cities of America. Forbidden City is also going to get built quickly with Filippo Brunelleschi and Isodor Miletus. I'm pretty sure America is going to finish that one. Main problem here is the stats are starting to not be that good. So Wasserschlange is actually in a Pembrashen Voice Golden Age with 280 points of production versus Paul in a normal age with more science, more culture, more gold per 10, and significantly more production in a normal age. That's I would say that is a bit troubling, just a bit troubling. And this empire, I look at this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cities, 10 cities, soon to be 11 cities from Germany is gonna look just amazing. That Colorado, oh yes, that's one of the things I was thinking about. I have no idea why he placed the Colosseum here instead of putting it on the campus. He could have put it on the campus and got Cologne and Aachen, while he would have missed Mainz. If he would have managed to put it on the Mainz, it would have been amazing. Also, that would have hit Mainz also. He would have had 2, 4, 6 cities with the bonus. Even 7th, no? 2, 4, yeah, even a 7th one. 7 cities. He would have had 7 cities with the bonus. I think he wanted the extra adjacency on his theater squares and didn't consider that much important to actually get Aachen with that extra. Portugal is also going to help him out quite a bit. Religion moving in, adding more amenities there. Looks like also Portugal does have a problem. Cahokia got the walls up, and it does seem like his nows are just not going to be good now. Not good now. No more knight available for, or melee unit actually for that matter. He doesn't have a horse either for the Mongolian Kesheks to actually do the damage. At least he did manage to take a city down from England. And yes, we do have Gaul sending a few more pikemen, which are just dying to the Kesheks every other turn. And you see this one, for example, should be taken out. And we do have the Keshek starting to get the promotions. All of them actually got promotions. He just didn't have time to promote them. You do give up on your turn, basically, if you actually want to get the promotion up. Okay, Kesheks also fighting the Gallic units next to Matterhorn, which are getting that bonus for heals. And from what I do notice, Zulu could not breach the defenses of Hungary, but neither did Hungary manage to get that many more stats. He does keep up with the production necessary, 145 versus the 160 of White Rabbit, 61 science, 68 culture, 68 science, 38 culture to 45. Okay, spy from Mongolia. He's not managing to get the extra Diplo, the extra +6 yet on goal. Could have managed to get the level 2 spy from what I do notice, even though he could have gotten it. University is also coming in for a bit more extra science, while Fabian is 63 and 65, Forkinite is 85 and 30. Both of them, no, not both of them actually. Genghis Khan is Drums of War and Fabian is Pembrashen Voice with that extra culture. We do have Justice also managing to get to 221 points of science. He's on 220 points of production also with more of these shipyards coming out. We're going to need to see if he's going to start building up a strong fleet, a proper fleet with, frigates and stuff like that to actually take on England. He just sent some of these units on the coastline and that's about it. He should, to be honest, he should just try to get into the Pacific Ocean here. Wayne's is just not building boats. He's so greedy. He's so greedy right now. He's not building anything. He got a Sea Dog, and probably that's for era score. You know, it was like, hey, I can get double bonuses over there. But the other thing, didn't get it. And look at Paul increasing in science and in production and in culture at the same time. Look at this, 400 points of production, 170 science, 124 culture. And he's going to get another theater square from the capital city. I'm not sure where this is, though. This is here, probably. It's a +3. We do have him with the entertainment complex also next to Hamburg to give, how to say, so more amenities soon. Art museums from Cologne. We do finally have some writers, so he's going to significantly increase his culture quite quickly. Getting a few more amphitheaters in the southern city. He's also going to pad those numbers of great writers. He's right now on 6, gonna get another 3 points per turn, I think. Yeah, 3 points per turn. 4 points actually, because the theater square is also finishing. More knights are finally coming in from Mongolia, getting some walls, because now we do have Zulu actually sending his units towards his opponent. This is a problem. This is actually a big problem. Forking Knight might actually die here because Zulu has much stronger units than his K-Shakes, and we do have also Gaul with quite a few strong units that did get the Matterhorn bonus and could get to Kokekota quite quickly, but they need to take out this encampment, and this is a bit surprising that we don't see them moving yet. It doesn't have the general deployed to the western side. I do see it locked over here on the east side of Leeds, next to those K-Shakes that are dying slowly. Guys, can they bring this back? Can they bring this back? That's the big question. Or is Germany just gonna need to start putting down encampments everywhere and prepare for his tank timing? His industrialization, oh my god, industrializing in 2 turns. Like in the next 10 turns, he might actually be double the amount of production that he has right now. He might be on 600, 700 production. Whoa! Vassal Slanke did also jump up to 160 science, 112 culture, getting campus research projects. We're probably gonna see them race to get the scientists up, and I do see England does have a lot of points. He got past a lot actually. Hungary is the next one up, and I do see he has the points in just a few seconds. And who did manage to get the Diplo? Joe the Third. Okay, Joe the Third. So Zhao over here. Zhao only has 246 cities. That's very sad actually. He should get another city on Torres del Paine. 6 cities is, yeah, not enough. I don't think it's enough. Tocasier, good evening, sir. Wondering, I'm from Romania, sir. Romania. Also, Germany will just run away with the game. I think so, right? But also at the same time, you do want to keep Mongolia as much as possible in the game, right? I do see Mongolia did get a Musket Man, which is going to be strong enough to actually withstand the Impi's attacks, but he does need a lot of them, and he's getting his ancient walls up in multiple cities, while he's also trying to get a few more knights out. Knights are not really that good to defend the Impi cores. Also, das ist unglücklich. What is that? What is this? Translate, making me... Oh, that is impossible. Unmöglich. Unmöglich. Oh, I like the word. Anyway. Industrial zone Buddha. Okay. No campus? Industrial zone? Okay. I was expecting him to actually get a campus from that city in the 7th spot, but sure. He does have a problem with the science, but it doesn't seem like he's that worried. Looking at the production, I do also notice Justice did manage to get significantly more than Eleanor on a lot more science also. Not that much culture, of course. Eleanor benefiting from quite a few theater squares is gonna have that extra. We also do need to see how Portugal is gonna finish his Venetian arsenal in 510. Started to also pre-build quadrims here and got a few more now. So it looks like now he's actually building a now fleet. Okay, well, the now fleet is gonna need to appear to England, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to get to ironclads here, not wanting to actually send his nows on the front line. Ironclads with frigates are gonna look good. Industrialization finishing next turn for Paul. Let's actually see. So he's 398 points, guys. How much do you think he's gonna get? He's like, what, 11 cities, right? 11 cities? Just almost 50 more points. 444 points of production on Frederick Barbarossa. Just a casual 50% more than Wasserschlange. Anyway, still has Emotep with a charge. Didn't use it for anything. Starting to get his factories in and also putting down encampments. I'm pretty sure he's gonna soon start to get a lot of engineer points over here. And we do have Mongolia with a significant problem. Looks like the Zulu Knight Corps are getting in the borders of Al Malik, which did get a knife to defend himself with. Starting to also harbor musketmen. It seems like it takes him 2 turns from multiple cities to actually get a few of those musketmen. That takes him quite a bit of time, quite a bit more time than he can afford here. The city of Al Malik is going to soon be covered with these night corps all over the place. You're going to see them on the roofs, in the sewers, everywhere, on the streets, on the lamps, everywhere. They're just going to be everywhere. The attack of also Mongolia dwindled down the number of the Gallic units, almost took out all of them. And I do also notice America is going to take out Ngazargamu. No more units to levy from that city center. I don't think it's worth anymore. America did finish his Forbidden City and still has 1 or 2 charges. 1 charge of Isodor of Miletus, while he did get New Orleans in the north. He's just trying to protect it. Campus research projects coming out. So let's see. Who did manage to get? Portugal got Newton. America got Ibn Khaldun. Okay. Sure. I mean, I guess that works. Enemy du Châtelet did get picked up there. Great scientist. The next one is going to be Dimitri Mendeleev for the 50% production towards research labs. And in the engineer screen, we do have America starting to get a few projects out, trying to get to the next engineers. We're also 5 turns away from the next era, and we're going to need to see who's going to manage to get the points. Just as he's 6 points out, and it looks like with Venetian Arsenal finishing, he's going to get that. He's also going to get a frigate-based unit. Oh, sorry, niter-based unit. So that's going to be fine. Like the frigate. Waynes is also going for his industrialization in 3 turns, and by the looks of it, Frederick Barbarossa just keeps on getting more. 235 science, 133 culture, 140 gold, and not even having a single factory. Not a single factory. Foreign Ministry finishing next turn from Aachen. He did finish that theater square over there. Honestly, I think he should have gone encampment here instead of theater square, but sure. But I don't think he knew about this, right? He didn't know about Zulu pushing in so hard. He really needs to get his encampments out and really needs to start printing units as much as possible. Okay. Well, this knight is gonna die. Oh well, it is what it is. And we do have White Rabbit that might do exactly the same thing that Mongolia did to Gaul. To Mongolia. He might actually just pass the city of Al Malik and keep going towards the cities of Germany, which are only 26. The Boomers need to win this fast. It kind of seems like, yeah, it kind of seems like it. Yeah, that's a dead night. It is what it is. Okay, seems like Hungary did manage to successfully push back Zulu, or at least withstand the attack. We do have him going normal age. Forky Knight is also going normal age. Justice is going to try to get his golden, and Frederick Barbarossa is 7 points off from actually getting his heroic age, if he does manage to get it. I still don't think he actually got a boat, so at least he does have that ability, but now he's going to need to build a caravel significantly more strong, more expensive to actually build, either in the gold, with the gold, or with the production. With all of the factories coming in, going to need to also get coal power plants. He does have nationalism coming up in 3 turns for the core ability, and did manage to upgrade the knight. Okay, well, 6 points off now. He didn't have a single sword, so he had horses but didn't have swordsman. Interesting. And of course he has the boat. I would actually expect Hungary to send a few units to help out his next door neighbor here, Mongolia, because it does seem like he's gonna need a lot of help here. We do have more Kesheks joining up, another 4 that got built, and well, that will definitely help him put the damage on the knights. Not so much on the impies, unfortunately. The impies with the anti-cav units are slowing down the Kesheks. More Knight Corps, monuments coming in from Zulu. University is finishing. White Rabbit is 3 turns metal casting, 9 turns from nationalism, while Fabian is also 4 turns metal casting. I do see he's struggling, finding it very hard to actually get out of the situation he found himself in earlier. Did manage to get St. James of St. George as an engineer, could not manage to get his other series out. I think he should have actually immediately got another 2 series towards the north as these units were passing, but I guess he had other priorities there, especially after he closed the choke with Matterhorn and he knew 100% there are no more reinforcements. I think he should have really, how to say, gotten those expands. Just my opinion, though. Oh, wait, what? Wait. So we got it now that somehow got through? How did this Sea Dog did not see it? Oh my god, he's gonna get to pillage so many traders, guys. This is the main juicy part of the empire of the chill, bro. Between Waynes and Wasserschlange. Uh-oh. They have a problem here. The Pacific Ocean is ripe for the picking. I have no idea how Justice got through. Like this Sea Dog must have been drunk or something. They must have passed each other in the night or something. I don't know. Yeah, tough indeed. Hello, sunny day. Good evening, sir. Okay, more Muskins coming in. Nah, it does seem like even like this, Zulu is not gonna get to punch through properly or quick enough. And we do have Germany getting a lot of his horses that were trying to get to Mexico City starting to move into the borders of Mongolia. He should be able to get quite quickly to his technologies, getting printing next turn, nationalism in 2, finishing his factories, and boom, 523 points of production, because you know that's how Paul rolls. And again, I gotta point out, normal age, not even pen, brush, and voice, 271 science, 168 culture, 500 points of production. Industrial Zone Logistic Projects, Marcina, no, he already has enough points there. Merchant Screen, Jacob Fugger is the next one. He did manage to recruit Marco Polo for the extra trade out capacity and a free trader. While I do see 2 more generals got picked up by Zulu, Gustavus Adolphus and Amina. Zudugan for the 3 envoys of the city state was picked up by Hungary. Actually, that's very valuable. I don't know where he's gonna use it, but that's very valuable. For Hungary, especially. And Gazargamu was defeated. That was the city-state that slowed down America here. And I gotta say, Wasserschlange still did not get that much science, 170 and 124. Even though he does have one extra card to use, I think he might have actually switched governments here to monarchy, and of course doesn't have a diplo. We do have him also with some frigates coming out from Los Angeles, and this was one of the questions, how many boats are gonna get out from Portugal. Starting to 1/3 now, 1, 2, 3 that I can see are already out. Well, 4 and 5 actually. These guys are I don't know what happened to these guys, to be honest. Why are they damaged? And we do need to see this. I think 2 traders just got taken. Where is the gold? Justice is on 600 700 gold, and he can keep on going to the south. Yeah, there are 2 Sea Dogs following him, but who cares, right? He's just gonna keep on taking these out. He can 2-shot the Sea Dogs, like that shouldn't be a problem. I think it's still more valuable to actually get the traders rather than the Sea Dogs, no? And the gold pattern is definitely gonna go down on the side of Chilbro. We do have Waynes on 128, Wasserschlange is on 121 right now, while Justice is 200 of his own, and we do have also Paul on 175. It's cooked. Yeah. Wait, it's my first time seeing this map. Is it only on CPL recent? Usually the Pangea East versus West is in the CPL Premier League, yes. We don't get to see all of the games from the CPL Premier League, unfortunately, just time constraints. And yeah, I guess that's kind of it. It took quite a bit of time to actually fix it. I'm not sure if it is massively fixed, but it is good. I think you have to permaban Hungary. That Civ is just fundamentally broken in Timos. He's gonna heal off the fishing boats too. It's cooked. Eleanor gridded so hard, didn't even build one galley. I know, right? Wayne's just tried to catch up. I mean, he might have not had the opportunity to do anything else, because even gridding this out, he's not keeping up with Joe the Third, nor is he keeping up with Frederick Barbarossa. And of course, I don't think anybody is going to keep up with Frederick Barbarossa in the long term. This is a beautiful setup, even though it's not ideal, it's quite good anyway. So with his coal power plants coming in and getting those extra adjacency points, check this out. 600 points of production, guys. Turn 74, 600 points of production. Only one or two, no, just one single coal power plant. Just one single coal power plant. Another 1-2 factories are coming in next turn. We do have another coal power plant coming in next turn, and then more factories and more coal power plants afterwards. That's just gonna be like, I'm telling you, 700, 800 production is gonna come out in the next few turns. And it doesn't seem like Zulu can push through Mongolia. We do have the units of Germany following the defense of Kokekota, and Gazargamu does have a lot of units, but they're very, very far away from an opponent. And Portugal did go for the traders. Yeah, he got another trader. He's on 1100 gold right now. What is it? He's starting to get ironclads out to 110, and I do see he did upgrade at least 1, 2. These guys do move 7 movement speeds, while the frigates are only 6, so they're gonna catch up slowly. They are going towards Los Angeles, and that city is gonna be taken out quite quickly, swiftly, by the frigate attacks from the ranged. And of course, he can upgrade all of these other nows in the borders of Los Angeles. It's gonna be quite a question if Eleanor is gonna get the same technology. If not, he might actually lose his cities over here, especially since he's still not building boats. So he has a boat, you know, a wild now that is attacking into all of his the traders here. He's also gonna lose the harbor, I'm pretty sure, both of these styles. And I do want to mention Wayne's is in a free inquiry golden age, and he's 1 turn away from losing that free inquiry golden age. He's gonna realize that Paul does not have a free inquiry. Well, I guess he already knows about that. Justice is not gonna have his free inquiry golden age either. 300 points of production versus 263. Venetian Arsenal did finish, so the extra production on all of these boats is allowing him to get to 110 those ironclads. Navigation schools also coming out. And Zulu cannot do anything. Cannot do anything against Hungary, or at least not yet, and cannot do anything against the Mongolia. Gaul is kind of dead in the water over here. I'm not sure exactly how he's not catching up. Fabian is 70 science, 70 culture. Not gonna get the next golden age. Paul did manage to get into his heroic area. Justice did. Wayne's normal age. He couldn't get the golden. Oh, more economic damage. Okay, so it looks like Wayne's did manage to save that harbor, and this trader is just not going to be taken out. Okay, this now is dead. I don't think he can do anything with it. The trader is moving off, away from him. And I'm finding it surprising that he chose to go towards Bristol to catch those traders instead of going southwest. But I guess it is what it is. There's no fleet on the coast to actually stop what's coming from Portugal. Germany, 628 points of production. Spies coming around, more coal power plants, and I do see Imhotep is still not getting a job to do that. Jacob Fugger just got picked up, and let's actually see what did happen over here. John Spilsbury get the next one. This would be quite valuable. We also have Gustav Eiffel in the engineer screen, and I'm pretty sure Germany does want it. It's 535 points, and that's going to take quite a bit of time. Same can be said about Dmitry Mendeleev. With 535 points necessary, Germany is barely on 231. He's making 26 a turn, but that still takes him quite a few turns to get there. And I don't know what happened over here in the Admiral screen. Looks like both of them passed it. It's on 100 points. Both Portugal and England passed it. Maybe Germany is going to need to get a few projects. Oh my god, more projects for him. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of projects, like an insane amount of projects. And that's a GG right there. Fabian says, okay, I got bullied enough. No more. We got the first win on the board from the Boomer Gaming going against their opponents here. We do need to see if Chilpro is going to manage to catch up on the board in the next game. I'm not sure when it will be, but I'm pretty sure it will be soon. We did have actually Mongolia managing to go so far into his opponent's territory, getting into the Simmer line with these Kesheks and Knights. We also had Zulu trying to trade the punches with Hungary. Hungary just holding strong over there, even levying units from his backline, his opponent's backline cities to do something. some damage. Let me actually put up my headphones and get into the post-game chat and see if we do get some opinions over here about their setup. I'm actually quite...
I played fucking.
Good evening. GG, well played.
Come on, we were so fucking scuffed on space and we had one
Yes.
continent. It was so bad.
Yes.
I honestly would have said rather less space and a tighter choke to Mongolia, you know?
I mean, what do you mean tighter choke? You blocked Matterhorn for, I don't know, 25 turns. That was a little bit annoying. But when the Keshiks had Matterhorn promotion, that was kind of
Yeah.
funny.
You scaled up the Keshik mill too fast, I didn't notice fast enough, and then I didn't have units. If I just have units and a choke on the top, I think it's fine, but I fucked that up. I lost the game there for us. That was bad.
Well,
Didn't notice it in time.
Pretty painful.
Hmm?
Single continent gaming, pretty painful.
Honestly, the fact that Colosseum was up that late, that kinda saved my game, I think.
man, Paul,
Yeah, we were
I wanted to
expecting you-
ask about
we
the
were expecting you to
placement.
go Kala way earlier than you did.
Yeah. But why did you place it there? Why not on the maze tile?
Yeah,
When I
Yeah,
put
you-
my entertainment down, I did not know Colosseum was still up, and then I had theaters already in place for then the Colo, and then I thought maybe. But yeah, I guess actually Maze would be better. Yeah, I agree. That was just.
yeah, you
I don't
missed
know.
2 cities that you easily could have gotten.
I think that
Yeah.
was a time a bit stressful for me, where I had to make a lot of decisions and then just put down the Colo fast. I mean, it's not that bad. No, it hits
No,
5
no, it's not.
cities.
It's
and on
5
the
cities,
Maze,
It's
I
it
know.
5
hits-
cities. Yeah.
It hits.
And
So
extra
Rensburg
Jesus.
was super late.
Oh, what's your
Yeah.
prod?
Michael,
My gold's 300.
Prod.
Bro, the
What
631.
is 630.
He's just exploding.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I don't have all my coal power plants yet. I
Yeah.
think I
I
will
mean,
have.
this
He had,
game is
six,
so
he had 600 prod before even having industrialization.
He also has plus 6 intel on me because I don't see his cities. That's Portugal.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's,
Portugal,
also
yeah.
have
Super cooked.
3 continents. You know.
I started one turning ironclads from every city this time.
I mean, yeah, I know the game.
Where is your
slow,
navy?
but what do you mean?
Where's
Good?
your navy?
One turn away. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I have-
Wayne's, where
Defenders.
is your navy?
I'm
No,
So
20
you
million
see the
past
guy, you
behind.
see the guy coming early, and he comes with like 4 caravels, and then you make no boats after that.
Nah, because I'm defending the fucking janks. I'm queuing walls in all my cities.
Yeah, honestly,
Why do Queen was?
I didn't expect to bring, like, I didn't even bring Admiral, like, this was just scouting mission. Then I realized, wait, there's actually nothing here.
Yes.
I was so confused.
I had
You
to
didn't even,
upgrade
like,
my
check.
caravel early because otherwise my cities would have died to the fucking Jengas. That is
Man.
the issue.
So,
I actually think I upgraded 4 galleys. Because on East vs West, usually they are never. But
Like when the Jengas appeared, I had 2 choices. Either I take men at arms and buy one, that would have taken 2 turns, or I take 1 turn cartography and upgrade the core. That were the only 2 choices to get a strong unit, so my cities would bend over.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
that was-
the.
Yeah,
the-
but then you still like
You just
I don't know.
reacted to it way
Afterwards,
too
like you
late,
still
no?
just put in the boat card and.
Like, my cities have no problem, man, I'm telling you.
did nobody tell you Mongolia was coming for your cities from the north?
I was
I
about
mean,
to say
that's
that.
the
Like the
thing,
second that
Dude,
came
they,
out,
yeah, I
it
mean they did, but I
immediately
refused to do anything because the guy fed in my team. So like, you know,
Okay.
I don't
I
know.
think-
Like, I just queued up
Think of
walls
me,
in
the other
private
guy
tier.
said, so you also chose to feed. That's
way,
that's.
Nah,
what I'm
I just
hearing.
queued up walls in the private tier. So when you run in, he dies.
I mean, yeah, the walls and privateers did end up working pretty well to defend.
Yeah, then it's too
I mean,
short.
it totally
He just-
stopped the push, but
he gets few pillages, but there's not much I can do about that. Like
Yeah, I mean, I get
Yeah.
4 campus
if I build
villages.
8 anti-cav units, like yeah, GG, then the game's over as well.
It was still extremely funny to see how Mongolian units were making the conga line coming towards you. Nothing was being built in your territory, and the pikemen were so slow from gold to try to catch up to them.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I
what to
think
do.
Fabian should have just gone straight to your cities instead of like that. The North City.
I
was
don't
dead,
I don't
so you
understand
just
how you
ignored it.
lose matchup against Genghis with printing engineer and goal. Like I don't understand.
I mean, I was faster on printing than him, to be fair.
He has printing engineer. Like
I mean, that's fine, but I had 1 or 2 turns printing on him.
But he has also geothermal in all his cities. Like he has
First, I had
accomplices.
spy. First, I had the spy for 1 or 2 turns, and then it was leveled again, and then I had
No,
printing.
I think it's time for
for-
me to leave chill,
for
bro.
the
To be
token.
honest.
Wow, wow,
It
wow,
is
wow,
time.
wow.
Are you guys looking for a team, by the way? Can I do? Can I?
Do you speak German, Wannes?
Sorry, only
I'm
German.
not really German. Sorry.
Yeah,
By-
start
by
your
the way,
start your German lessons now.
Ja. Ich bin good German speaker. Sorry, what?
Ah,
Ich spreche Deutsch.
Michael, exclusively for your viewers. Build
Yeah.
Venetian, enemy CC, easy.
Yeah, I needed to get onto the Venetian, but like I zoned out, man. Like to be honest, I don't. I
Yeah, I
felt
felt
the end,
like
of
it. Like
course.
you were borderline trolling, to be honest. I feel like, but it's
Yes, of
understandable.
course.
They
when,
did
like,
a very good job beefing you.
I mean, like me and Wasser are just spamming units because we're getting griefed by the Hungary, bro, and the Mongolia. So that's super annoying, but
How
should've
did you
probably banned
manage to
Hungary.
levy Mexico City?
What?
The Mexico
did-
City
He got
levy
envoy
was
huts,
huge,
he got
actually.
envoy huts,
Just got
yeah,
3
yeah.
random envoy huts and
I mean, Wasser
Three
said I think
random-
it was bad
Levy
play,
was
but it's
huge,
giga chat
yes.
play. Like it's super good.
Oh
You
my
guys
god.
got to see stuff that was.
Because we full reveal Germany, like we don't see all the cities yet, but we can do it with IZ project and commercial project.
yeah, but 2 turns later we revealed Johannesburg.
I mean, yeah, that's unlucky, but still, like.
I guess
Yeah,
the
Joburg
city
was good on
fine,
one.
like,
One is anyway.
It's difficult to
I mean,
kill,
yeah,
but-
I held Joburg. I had a good game with it. Yeah, it's fine. But, I mean, it's obviously better on the brown guy, but
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
obviously better on the guy that
Hungary-
spams industrial zones, but like,
it's
No,
still
it's not
fine.
it's not
matter.
bad
It
on
doesn't
any
matter.
city, on any player. So
I mean, you have to understand. We see, or like he says, "Oh my god, I have 3 envoys," and I see Mexico semi pocket, so I'm telling him, "Go levy." It's
I mean, the alternative is also like we might have one Lucius that is not able to get him taken by Hungary and stuff. So
I mean, I think long term I hold the
Of
blue
course,
below
of,
me,
of
but
course it's big
yeah.
value, but 3 envoys.
maybe
and
not, depends on
free,
Hungary,
You can fucking
envoy
guarantee
generation.
Lucius for the rest of the game. That's
True. I mean, you have to go money and stuff, but yeah, you can actually guarantee it.
I mean, my spawn was. What my
Yeah,
spawn
I mean,
was.
I think this one is fine, to be honest.
Are
but
you
I think
guys
we should've-
actually only one continent, or do you have access to?
We are
some
Yeah,
more?
actually
One.
only one.
no, yeah,
was
it's
exactly
one.
But they have
Nah,
Colo,
maybe
like
Everybody's
it's
on
semi-fine.
purple. Everybody's on purple
And
for.
honestly, Paul and me.
They have
are
Colo,
also,
no, it's like
uh,
fine, to be honest.
Paul
Show on
and me
stream,
are
maybe.
very good on space as well. Like I think. Paul-
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
we-
his,
Yeah, he
for
will.
just his first expand, I told him, no, you can't go 2 tiles to the right. I want
the
to
way, did you
settle
see-
next
did-
to it.
Did you see the first game, Dayfern and OnSpot?
To
The
be
first
honest,
game,
I
the
thought-
mountain range
first
was
map?
insane.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I don't know why you
Between
guys
the-
remapped
yeah,
that.
wall.
Why did you guys remap that?
Because
I
I have
feel like
nothing to
that's
do
fine.
there.
But the first
What do you
game
mean?
was so beautiful. I had such a god spawn. I was
Did
so
you see
First
the
map
mountain
was
range
so
between me
good.
and Gaul? Gaul cannot expand anywhere, basically.
But
It's
what
all
if we had
blocked.
basically 4 god spawns on
Gaul
our
just
team?
expands
I do
towards the
remember.
Genghis.
Yeah,
Hungary,
basically.
that was
And
next
then it's
to
good
it.
that we,
Like-
then it's good that we
Yeah, we had 4
Yeah.
god spawns. I had
I mean,
uh,
first map we had more freshwater expands on
Yes.
on our Portugal than non-fresh. Like
I
And
actually
one of
did
the
see
best
it on
Germany
the
first
second
spots.
map I had
Time.
that spawn. The second map I had double whale refish.
This was so good. White side, I had sugar freshwater expand, and cap I had pearls, turtle, and refish. And left side, I had freshwater expand as well with double sugar to work. Like it's insane. Like I think this is honestly the best naval spawn I ever had.
Yeah, same. And I mean, if I on Genghis get a full plains and full wooded Roraima, turn 6, I mean,
Yeah,
I
like
can't complain.
we
and,
yeah,
yeah,
and
it's an
then
insane
we
game.
have to play this. Like we feel so scammed.
Yeah, and then in the end we have to play a game with one continent. Yeah, thank you very much, GVG.
Yeah, but it's alright because they fed you the game anyway.
Dude, the also the CS early, the gold CS, man. That CS was churning units like no other. What was that, bro?
Well,
Like the CS like galley rushed. I mean, not really rushed because it was kind of
Oh, Cahokia? Yeah, it had 8
Yeah.
warriors.
8
was
warriors,
funny.
triple galley, yeah, whatever, man.
That was really funny.
Yeah, Mr. Delton. Like, yeah, maybe, but I feel like we kind of won this game because of play. Like,
Of Genghis won you the game, like.
yes, because
Yeah,
saying.
but you definitely could have prevented that from happening.
Yes, yes, of course, but-
The map is shit for us. That's what I'm saying.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay,
The
I mean, I
map is
don't know, but...
Look, I mean, just look at my stream. Like, look at where Portugal is. They're all on one continent.
Yeah, there was
Portugal
some
has no
weird
space.
ocean. Joburg Levy, there was some weird ocean. That was kind of weird. This
Yeah,
map in
Portugal
general is
has no
super weird.
space.
Like, my Lincoln is
Really,
more...
Germany doesn't have that much space either.
I effectively have 3 cities.
Like, my Lincoln is more
Yeah.
backline than me. It's so weird map, actually. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's what was also weird for me because when I loaded into to the spawn, not only Portugal and Germany are kind of sus. Also, I thought, okay, if I click 4, I already have coast to the left, and
Dude,
there
for a
is
moment I
no one
thought it
left
was-
of Laney. It was so
Yeah.
weird.
For a moment, I even thought it was inland sea on Eleanor, low key. Like, that was so weird. I kind of was actually almost. Like, that was like maybe 5 more times.
No, yeah, you have this like weird like
Yeah.
bay.
I mean, it could have been
Thank you for the
inland
cast,
sea, like,
guys.
sometimes it happens.
Have a good evening. GG well played. Waiting for the second game.
Bro. Bye-bye, bro.
Bye. And there we have it. We heard a little bit from the post-game chat. I do want to stop it right here. I do want to get something to eat. And of course, we're going to see each other in the next one. Not sure what game we're going to have tomorrow. Going to need to look at the CFR squadrons and maybe we do get the second game. I don't know. From this series. We just saw Boomer Gaming managing to get a knock one on the board. Definitely will need to see Chill Bro coming back. Have a great evening, everybody. Thank you so much for the follows. Much appreciated also for the ongoing support with the subs over there. And of course, watching the streams. Bye, bye, bye.